warning them. There might be
Very
technical
messy.
difficulties during the stream.
Oh, wow, okay.
God,
He covered his ass.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I can retroactively cover my ass. That's absolutely fine. There might be... Do you know what? There might be more trauma today. There might be a bull hiding behind the the tile guard. I'll get rid of that.
Doing like a peek.
Before you guys begin, I'll start by telling you that you're having a very quiet night in. You're all having lovely, lovely dreams. I'm going to start by telling you what you're dreaming about. But Mara, you keep having a dream that someone's constantly pushing you into the campfire.
Oh, not again.
Daryl, you're having a dream that you really want to buy this rug from a merchant, but he doesn't want to sell it to you. So you're constantly haggling for it. Brax, you have a dream about having an overdue library book, and you can't find the book.
Oh, stop.
You have
will
no
an
idea where it
anxiety
is, and it's
attack
overdue.
here, right now. Oh my god.
Aries, you're having a dream that you're cooking for your family, but you can't find the salt. And your stew is about to burn.
Can't find my fucking family, but shit.
That's a whole other issue. But in this dream, you think they're still there. They're going to come home for dinner in a minute, and you've not made it yet. You're out of salt.
It's doubly fucked up.
Anyway, while you guys are all having these lovely dreams, you suddenly hear a woman's voice emanate from the darkness around you. So, your great quest begins. Off to become heroes, are you? Mortals are so very proud. A light shines in the dark, illuminating the sad and pathetic figure of an old man who has been hogtied to a stake. Look at this one. He's falling to pieces. Joints stiff, skin slack, teeth gone. The life is practically dripping out of him. Inky black shadows fall across the old man. He flinches and squirms, panicking as something draws closer. Something that you cannot see. Yes, his sad mortal life is leaking away. But I wonder, what will happen to his soul? The old man thrashes against his restraints, screaming into his gag as the butcher's knife descends, and you awaken from the nightmare, bathed in sweat. And as you do, can you all make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
Oh.
We're all great at those.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think that's...
I forgot.
I mean,
how to
Aris has
bring up
nothing to
my
worry about. The rest
character
of you, on the
sheet.
other hand, might.
Do you see the Pick of Destiny folder thing?
Yes.
It's in
Oh,
there.
yeah. Thanks. I forgot.
Oh,
Five.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I think every single one of you have failed it today. This is gonna go
What,
great.
Even a
16
16.
failed.
It's a very high check. Anyway, first things first,
Why'd you eat? What the?
I'm telling you, it does
First of
fail.
all, what the fuck?
The save is a 20 for this one.
Why'd
What
you
the
even?
fuck?
Oh my fucking
What was the
Mara.
god.
point?
I needed
I know,
a nat
we need
to
a nat 20.
Yeah, that's cool.
As you wake up, Mara, you experience an overpowering urge to eat something strange, such as dirt, slime, or offal. Daryl, as you
So it's a
wake up,
normal day.
you experience an overpowering urge as well. Same thing. Ares, as you wake up, you must use your action each round. You have to attack the nearest person, basically.
I have to tap or attack.
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 They have to fuck the nearest person.
Yeah. Brax, when you wake
Yeah.
up, you become incapacitated and spend the duration screaming, laughing, or weeping. And this will
So
last
literally my every morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
for approximately 6 minutes for everyone.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Ira,
So
hold me
Daryl's
back.
just gonna walk out into the camp and then find the ashes in the fire. Just reach in and just grab a big handful of them and just start. And his face is just like covered in like a black smudge.
Daryl, we
Ira.
actually have food. I can cook.
What?
Ira,
Oh, this is good. It's good.
Ira, do you have slime?
It's actually really dry.
I would like to
I need to wash it
scream.
down with something. I'm gonna go to like a muddy puddle and just like start lapping at some just rancid water.
I'm gonna grip onto Kyra's arm and keep asking, do you have slime?
I don't have any slime.
my
Mara,
God.
you
I'm so
I'll say you
hungry.
can see that her hair probably has some very nice scented oils in it.
She licks her lips.
You can smell it, like that's some very slimy oil Kyra probably uses on her hair.
Oh god, bro. Can I
No one's gonna stop.
can I have some of your hair?
You want my hair?
It looks so tasty.
I'm not sure I should let you chew on my hair.
Just a little?
Not just a little. I'm more concerned about Brax screaming right now.
Daryl's gonna head over to this log and just lift it and see if there's any like grubs and bugs underneath.
Oh yeah,
it.
there's some wood lice, some ants.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
big
he's just gonna
juicy
grab a
bug.
big handful and just sort of gorge himself on them.
Is everyone okay?
Oh, good. Oh, Slimy yet satisfying.
Yeah, so Ares, you need to deck the nearest person to you, which right now is Brax.
It's gonna be Brax. So Aaron's very groggily kind of like wakes up,
I mean, she is
rubs her
screaming.
eyes, and then shits herself as someone is actively screaming next to her and just throws a punch because she's not got any weapons near her. Otherwise, she'd go for that. She just absolutely fucking throws a punch at Brax.
Justified.
Mara, you notice as Kyra turns around to see Brax getting decked. She probably won't notice if you start nibbling the back of her hair.
I'm gonna get real close to Kyra's head.
Oh, it smells really
Oh, it
slimy and
smells so
oily.
good. It smells so good. I'm gonna try to take a nibble. Take a nibble.
Yeah, I was gonna say give me a stealth check, but no, fuck it. I'm gonna say, yeah, she doesn't notice you nibbling the back of her head. Brax, you're gonna give yourself a sore throat. She tries to take a step forward and then she gets pulled back by Mara nibbling on her head. Mara, stop that.
I'm sorry. You smell so good.
I'll give you some of my scented oils later.
Okay. She stops.
Kyra
Daryl
tries
now has
to
a
shake Brax and make her stop screaming.
It makes it worse.
Daryl's gonna offer her some grubs.
I'm good, Daryl.
Oh, yeah, really good.
I mean, if you really want some protein, you can get some like chicken at the market when we get to town. But
They kind of wriggle all the way down. That's the only problem. You gotta swallow real hard. Oh no, they're pretty good. You should give them a try. I think they're
I
full of the
think my
brim
number
of
one concern
protein.
is why Aris decided to punch Brax in the face just now. Like Brax, did something go on between you two last night, or
She is being real loud.
he is very loud, louder than you.
I'm gonna walk over and slap her around the face. Assuming this is just what we're doing.
I want to do like a hand slap, like you know how like you just do the hands back and forth.
Yeah,
like...
just like a
Mara, I would say the log that Daryl lifted up, there's mud dripping from underneath it, and that looks particularly slimy.
She doesn't want to, but oh my god.
She does want to. What are you talking about?
She does. She has an uncontrollable urge to want to. fine, Mara. No one's going to notice right now. They're all too busy looking at Brax screaming.
Thank you.
You can have a little mud as a treat.
A little. No one will never know.
I'm gonna continue.
Daryl is
screaming.
sort of like eyeing Brax with concern now, and he's just going to start screaming back at her. Ah! 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 Ah!
Anyway, as the sun starts to rise, you guys, the effects start to wear off now and you become back to normal.
Daryl's still screaming. That wasn't an effect of anything.
Alright, let me turn my voice suppression back on.
That's some pretty good vocal exercises. Real good too.
Oh my god.
They warmed up the first thing in the morning.
Oh. Oh. She feels exhausted. Okay, that was weird, right?
Can someone please explain what's happening here? This is far too
I
early to
had
be
a-
dealing with this. Please don't tell
had
me
a
I'm gonna have to do this every
freakish-
morning.
Freakish nightmare last night, and when I woke up, I couldn't fight the urge to just scream.
I wanted slime so bad. I'm so sorry. I
What?
ate your hair.
Now that's just weird.
What did
You
you
ate
do?
bugs. Don't worry about it.
You ate bugs?
No, he
Well,
ate
yeah.
bugs.
I mean, I just had a hankering for some bugs when I woke up, so I ate some bugs.
Wait a minute, Eris, why did you punch me?
I don't remember. Fuck, what's my voice?
Sleepy, tired, whimsical.
Oh, God, thank you. You know what? That's exactly what I am right now. Right. I just woke up and heard the screaming, and I panicked, and I had a nightmare, and I thought something bad was there. I just thought when you have a nightmare and you wake up in the fight or flight kind of thing.
Wait,
Oh,
did
yeah,
you
I get
all
it.
have a nightmare
Yeah,
last
that's a real
night?
thing.
Maybe.
I was dreaming about some old ass man that was tied up and his soul and his life were drained. It was scary. It was weird.
I wasn't really
Hey.
having like a nightmare. It was more of just a annoyance more than anything. This feeling that I was just getting nowhere.
So the old man being tortured is something
I-
that you would all have seen.
Oh, there was a man being tortured, but that's pretty par for the course for my dreams. So.
Oh.
I also saw an old man being hogtied and tortured and his soul sucked, I guess.
What the hell?
Oh! I just assumed that was one of my... Oh, you all had that dream too?
I don't think it's normal to
I
have the
think
same...
you've all received a visit from the
dream.
Lady of Dreams last night, and she's been known to cause madness whenever she visits.
Oh, God.
Oh, I think I might have interacted with her before. I remember there was one time I woke up and I was unable to move entirely. I just couldn't move at all. And then this shadowy figure was in the corner of the room, came over to me, and sort of like walked and crawled over me. And then naturally we had some very vigorous sex, and then the creature left. Do you think that might have been the same creature?
Was it a dream sex or real sex?
It's difficult to say. I was completely paralyzed.
Was it consensual?
For who?
You?
Well, I mean, I was paralyzed, but I was not against it.
Okay, alright.
I feel I gained
I'm
a
just
lot of
checking.
knowledge from the whole endeavor.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's been a very over-enlightening chat.
So, does that mean Daryl had sex with the Lady of Dreams?
No, I think he just has sleep paralysis demon. They're like these creatures that paralyze you while you're asleep.
Okay.
And then have sex with you.
I
Well, I
guess
hope that doesn't
apparently
happen
this
to
one
me.
did.
Oh, is that a normal? Oh.
Anyway, if you want something normal for breakfast, I still have some of the supplies I lifted from the shrine. Although we'll
You
probably
have
need to
any
get more
tea?
from when we get to town.
You know
My
what
throat
though?
is
That was not half bad. I'm not against.
sore.
It's gonna go under the rock and see if we can grab some more bugs.
Well, I'm not going to
My
judge any hunter-gatherer
loneliness.
lifestyles.
I have the urge to sing. I think my madness is still here.
I need to turn the music down a little bit.
It's such
It's-
a bop, though. Give me
I know,
a
but I'm struggling to hear you
guys.
Hit me.
I tore my throat. My vocal cords are fried.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend screaming first thing in the morning, but then again,
Well, what's the optimal time for screaming?
Your problem was that you were screaming from the throat. You want to scream from the diaphragm. If you scream from the diaphragm, then you can project it further. You're not
Where's
creating the
first?
loudest sound. You're just pushing it further out.
Where is my diaphragm?
Your diaphragm is right here, and he's gonna like put his like hand on your abdomen.
Whoa,
like-
whoa, whoa.
So no, try it though. Look, when you breathe in, I want you to really think about your diaphragm. Think about where it is, and let it pump out a little bit. Not like it's bloated or anything. It's just like the muscles will sort of push out a little bit,
I'm gonna take a
and then
deep
from
breath.
there you use those muscles to whooah, push it right out. Give it a go. No, that was from
Okay.
your throat again. You got to do it from the diaphragm.
I'm pretty sure I know where my diaphragm is now.
I'm just saying. When you're
And I
doing
think
those
it's in my
war
neck.
cries of yours, things like
Uh-huh.
that, from the diaphragm, it'll scare the shit out of your enemies. While he's saying all this, he's just like snacking on bugs.
well, if we're all done with our vocal exercises and stuff, would you like?
try
Should
not to be
we make our way
disgusting.
over to the city of Estoria? I mean, I'm assuming we all know what's on the agenda today, or Alright, before you guys do head to Estoria, though, after overcoming that severe mental trauma, you get a level up.
Oh, let's
Wait,
go.
what?
You're level 4.
Didn't we just level up?
So
Holy shit. I
Yeah,
gotta
I'll give
remember
you a
what we
moment
She's
to
a Skyrim
quickly level
level
up your characters, and I'll move you over to the city.
was that the Skyrim level up sound?
Yeah, what was
It was the
that?
Final Fantasy 14 level up sound.
Oh, Final Fantasy
Also,
14.
because it was
I
like,
thought I recognized
but I didn't recognise which expansion.
Is this because we were meant to level up the last time we played and you forgot?
Shut up, James.
So now you.
Mara's gonna apologize to Kyra for eating her hair earlier.
Sorry.
She says, it's okay, just don't let it happen again.
Okay. You don't have to give me any of your hair oil. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just so you all know as well, repeat visits from the Lady of Dreams can cause increased levels of madness, so
Oh, God.
be aware of that if we catch your attention again.
Do I have anything bad happen to me this morning?
I'd say yes. I was going to say this for later, but I'll say it now. Yeah, as you step out and ready, you're all ready to head to the town. A bird poops directly onto your head, Daryl.
F.
Oh,
Compared to
That
what
could be
usually
worse.
happens, Daryl, this is very tame.
yeah. I'm just gonna go and quickly wash up.
I don't know why people say it's lucky when the bird actually shits on you.
So
'Cause I
Kyra
think
tells
it's
you that
a
she
myth.
made up the fact that it's lucky that you get pooed on by a bird because she thought it'd be funny watching people try to get pooed on by a bird.
People actually tried.
Yeah, I thought it was rather comical. I said God bless whoever gets pooped on by a bird. I never actually meant it.
You gonna
No.
bless Daryl?
Well, no wonder Daryl's made that way.
I don't know
Huh?
why they trusted me when I very explicitly am a god of tricks.
Daryl comes back after washing. What are we talking about?
Oh, he's talking about how lucky
Oh.
it is you get pooped on by a bird.
That is pretty lucky. Yeah, I feel like the gods are smiling on me today.
Ira is smiling directly at you.
I'm sure indeed that they will have some form of smile.
What you got to understand is that I usually, like, sometimes when I wake up, real bad shit happens. So being shit on by a bird, pretty good.
Oh, shall we make our way over to Astoria?
Yes.
I assume everyone has got all the things.
Just about.
God, I hope so.
I'm getting there. I can do it while we're going, though. It's fine.
Alright, that's fine. We'll move you back over to the world map. So Astoria is a short distance away from the Temple of the Oracle, which is where you guys were last. Let me see if there's a thing I need to read out. This settlement is nested between the cliffs of a rocky gorge. The north wall of the town is part of a stone fortress and protects the town from any dangers that might come from the steppes. Houses, taverns, and shops of all kinds sprawl down from the fortress. Filling much of the gorge, the northern wall is defended by a legion of soldiers, while the southern gates admit a steady stream of travellers and merchants and caravans. So that's the gates that you will be entering in from, I believe. You encounter a caravan of merchants who are also headed towards the Astoria. With them are the first domesticated animals you've seen in some time. A herd of bony oxen lumbering along the dusty road. The merchants seem tired and greet you warily. Greetings, travellers. Are you also heading to Great City?
I believe we are, yeah. We are, right?
Yes, we are.
We are.
Yeah, we
That is
are.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely that way.
I see you've got some beasts of burden that are driving your carriages there.
They're not exactly the best cattle we've raised, but he looks at them and you can tell they're kind of somewhat sickly. And says they currently will be fetching a high price at the market due to the king's somewhat desperation for offerings.
Desperation.
For offerings?
Yes, it's you see, the Titan Sidon demands regular sacrifices in his name. It was part of the oath of peace, and unfortunately, they're running out of cattle to sacrifice to him. So the king is somewhat desperate.
You're scraping the proverbial barrel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Why don't you breed more cattle? If you were to breed
we've been
more
trying,
cattle,
but unfortunately, the rate that the demands have been going up has been somewhat unfeasible.
That's just impractical, because if you get rid of all the cows, then you won't be able to produce more cows, and then eventually you'll have no cows. They'll be extinct.
I don't think the lives of the mortals of Thylia are any concern to Sidon or any of the Titans.
Practical.
Well, I'm just saying, if he wants us to keep producing cows to sacrifice to him, he's got to let up a little bit so we can make some more cows for him, if you catch my drift.
Oh, I catch you. I just don't think he does.
Lara looks sad.
Maybe we could use some other animals to sacrifice. Does it have to be cows? I mean,
oh no, he accepts human sacrifices too.
Oh, I was thinking more like stray animals, like cats and dogs and things like that. That might be.
Unfortunately, the Titan dictates the terms of the sacrifices.
Oh, he doesn't like cats.
No.
No, me neither.
He wants cows.
Pyro tells you this is somewhat concerning because the Titans grow stronger with more faith and devotion to them, and the sacrifices are a good way to do so. And the five gods, they never really participated in sacrifices, so he's somewhat outpacing them in terms of divine power.
So if we just stop giving him cows entirely, then he'd lose all his power?
And unfortunately, the merchant tells you, there is a little bit more. You see, the Titan's Sidon, Lord of Storms, he has been withholding rain and water if sacrifices aren't delivered.
But you need grain and water to make more cows. Sounds like he's just trying to weaken us while he gains more power.
I believe that is
yeah.
indeed his intention.
Even I can figure that out.
Kyra sort of says the king of Estoria is not quite as bright as you, Daryl.
My gods. Those people are doomed.
Alright, let me move you over to the city
We'll
of
just ride it with these
Estoria. So the merchants go on traveling ahead, and they arrive before you, and then you eventually also arrive at the south gate. The gate is bustling with merchants and travelers, many of whom pull heavy carts behind them. The gate is guarded by two bored-looking soldiers. These soldiers stop you as you arrive and say, "Halt! Who goes there?" You don't look
we
like the
are
merchant
just,
type.
Well, that's pretty discriminatory.
Well, you're not carrying any oxen or goods or anything to offer.
Well, that's
so...
because we're not dealing in oxen. Not everyone deals in oxen. And I withdraw the big bag of gems that I got.
Whoa!
Last encounter, and I go, I'm a trader of rare and valuable commerce, sir. So these will be fetching a high price, I think. And I just like pat the bag in front of him.
He looks at it.
Quite a man.
All right. Do you have any form of identification or?
Of identification. You have that here?
Well, we just want to know who's entering and going. We just need to check if your name's like blacklisted or anything, or.
Oh yeah, no, I can completely understand that. Our group is referred to as the Pick of Destiny. You may have heard of us. We have done some great deeds across these lands already.
The second guard sort of nudges the other one's shoulder, and they sort of whisper a little first, and then they turn around to, "Are you guys the ones from the song? You know, the one about the
song?
bomb?"
Oh yeah.
Well, we did defeat the
Yeah, there's
boar.
a big
Yeah.
boar, and the Minotaur one over there. She ate the whole thing in one bite. That's such a great song.
I did that. I just didn't hear the song. I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
heard the song.
Yeah, it's a great song. Apparently,
Can you sing it for me?
well, I don't know the exact tune, but like it goes something like this. Like you're one of them like people who make coffee really good and is very bisexual, and like you found out there's a big boar,
What?
and you ate it in one bite.
What?
That's true. That is
You think
exactly
I'm a
what
barista?
That's the word,
A
yeah.
barista? Oh my god. Wow. That's me, all right. I'm a coffee slinging, bisexual, septum piercing, having pronoun using boar slayer. And I would like to enter the city.
that we would like to enter the city.
We would like to enter the
That's
city.
all well and good. I need to let you know the king has asked that if you guys do ever arrive here, we should tell you to eventually make your way over to him.
Quick question, out of character. Is the king a god? I can't remember. Who's the king here?
So the king is the god of battle, Pythor, Pyra's brother.
It is Pythor. Okay.
Got the
okay.
wrong one. Fuck.
I couldn't remember what was going on here. Okay. Thank you.
Before we head over that way, could you direct me to the merchant's district? I do have some
Yeah, so
wares
that would
I
be
wish to
the
trade.
Agora. If you follow this road all the way down to the center near the Amphitheater, you will find all the market stalls there.
That is quite a walk. Do you have any form of public transportation in this fair city?
I'm afraid we do not, but I can ping it on the map for you. It's over here.
Guess we're huffing it, crew. I
Thank
think
you
that's
for
on the way
pinging.
anyway, so that does look like it's the only way to go that way as well, actually.
It's down the main road, so you'll get there eventually.
Yeah. The King's Palace is like, you've got to go pretty much all the way around to get to it.
That's a trek.
You can't go through, unless you're going to clamber up the cliff face. Alright, well, you guys keep up your good work, keeps this fair town safe.
Well, we shall
And
do our
I'm-
best. And also, ma'am, your Kyra cosplay is pretty good, but the chest should be a little bigger. Maybe consider padding for next time. just for the accuracy.
Well, I've been telling her every day.
sorry.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Daryl telling her she needs to bed. Sending me.
The guards
Oh
let
my
you through the
God.
gate. They open the gate for you.
Alright, let's go. There's a song about me being a freaking coffee maiden? What?
Well, yeah, like
What?
that's
That's
you
not
gotta,
accurate.
No, but you got to create the a metaphor for the description of your personage. Like we can't
A
just if
metaphor?
we just described you with words, people would be like, I have no idea what I'm picturing here. Whereas if we give them something that
I'm
can relate
iconic.
to,
What do you mean? I've got freaking the most beautiful horns on the continent.
well,
What?
there's a lot of horns on the continent. I'd say they're probably in like the top 5%, but saying that the best is a little self-indulgent.
I stand by what I said.
They're
They're extremely well groomed.
Estoria's
horns.
well-trodden streets converge at the bustling central agora. A motley assortment of stalls litter the area, from canopies of fine silk to stacks of rotted wooden crates. Merchants at the stalls eagerly vie for your attention with a wide variety of quality wares, all of which seem very reasonably priced.
I'm going to look
Something else.
around for somewhere that I can sell that will be willing to buy.
Yeah,
rather
you
than
find there are
sell.
some merchant stands that are selling and trading in jewelry as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna sidle over to one. Good
Nigel.
morning, sir. I see your fine establishment here has a fine array of rare and exotic gems. I assume they are all above board.
Well, we do trade in some fine gems here in Estoria. It's been quite good for business, really. Yeah.
Well,
Only when
I've been
people pass through here to
hoping
get to the
come across-
amphitheater.
I have been hoping to come across someone with a distinguished eye when it comes to such precious gems, as I have a very rare and exotic product of my own. And I reach in
let's
and I
have a
pull
look.
out this large, extremely opalescent pearl, and slide it onto the table.
How much are you looking to get for this? He says as he gets out a little eyeglass and looks it over.
I'm not looking for anything too extreme. 130 gold.
Give me a
It's a
persuasion check for that one.
Persuasion. I should be faster at this. I'm so sorry. I think that's an 11.
Ooh.
18.
He
There we
looks
go.
it over and he says, I was willing to haggle you down to that much, so do you know what? I'll accept 130.
You're an honourable man, sir.
That's a
Slide it
fair
over
price.
and wait for the money to be.
Yeah, he
That's
hands you
over.
130 gold.
That was valued at 100, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. You got an 18. You can get no extra for that.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you're looking to trade, or are you looking to purchase anything specifically?
Well, the only other thing I'm looking around is it's kind of more, it's less of a red jewel and more of an ornamental weapon of sorts. And I'd take out the gold arrow. A very rare specimen. Only, I believe, 5 of their type were made.
He looks at it.
I'm looking to sell this. I'm looking to sell this today for 35 gold.
Give me another persuasion check on that one while he looks it over.
Yeah. Oh, while I'm doing that, seeing as it's the last thing I'm selling, I'm going to cast Friends.
Alright,
On
to
him.
an advantage, go ahead and cast Friends.
There we go. Even with advantage, that was.
He hands you
terrible.
back the arrow and says, we're not really looking for any more gold, actually, at this moment.
No, I completely understand. I thank you very much for your time and patience today, sir. I slide it back into my pocket.
Daryl, as you're about to turn around, you are greeted by, 1 second, a rather haggard-looking man who is looking around for buyers, and he wants to see if you're interested in buying this amulet he's currently holding.
It's not suspicious.
I was waiting for it to be hogtied, I can't lie.
Yeah.
A amulet, you say? Is it
It's a very
a
valuable
rare
one.
item? Is it indeed? What kind of item is it? Does it have magical properties?
It's
Made of
enchanted.
some exotic material? Oh, interesting. And what may, pray tell, is the enchantment upon this?
It's
Daryl
an amulet of fireball. If you want to give me a perception check to see what you can see about this,
You want me to do insight?
insight, yeah, either one. If you want to see the gem, or if you want to do an insight check, or
Yeah, let's go for an insight. I'm terrible at those, so that's a 3. This guy seems above board, I imagine.
Okay, so you have no idea what this man's talking about in regards to this amulet. It just looks like an everyday amulet to you.
I'm gonna just sort of nod as though I understand. Interesting. So an amulet that gives you magical properties.
It lets you cast Fireball, which is one of the most powerful spells someone could have access to.
Much of these fireballs, they are a powerful element that lets you create a ball that is
Do you know what?
extremely hot.
Since you are so clearly very smart and understanding, I'll give it to you for 1 gold piece.
1 gold piece. Well, that seems like a steal to me.
Hold on. Does he seem suspicious to me? What am I thinking?
He's standing behind me.
Are you gonna snip him, Brax, or
Daryl's gonna look thoughtful whilst also eating a bag full of bugs.
Yeah, can I
Yeah,
check this guy out? Because my red flags.
yeah,
are
give me
going
a
off, and
check
that's the
on
only color.
perception check with advantage, Brax.
Perception with
Yeah.
advantage. Okay, give me just a moment because I forgot where perception is. There we go. With my plus, I got 11.
Okay, I'll say you can tell that the amulet really is enchanted like he claims, but it smells
something
like dead
suspicious
people
about-
to you.
You know what? I want to get closer and be like,
Yeah.
can I look at this real quick? I want to use my new spell that I literally just got 20 seconds ago, and I want to detect evil and good and see if this thing is like a desecrated item, if it's cursed in some way. I don't know. I have a bad vibe.
Let me have a look. Let me see if what that picks up. Actually, you might pick something.
Sorry,
up
my
on that.
associate here.
I
would like
think
to
it's
take a closer
just-
look.
I think here you go. I'll copy and paste it. But I don't know if it'll actually tell me if it's cursed. It'll tell me if it's been desecrated or consecrated. And also if there's a freaking undead or a fae within 30 feet of me, that's gonna light up all this random shit. By the way, there's an aberration under your feet. Like something
I will say,
weird.
as you're doing that, the merchant that Daryl was trading with earlier, he tells you to get away from that man. And he tells him that he is currently cursed with the curse of the grave robber. He stole that from the necropolis.
Oh!
And while that amulet is in his possession, he cannot eat and will eventually die. And unless he can sell it to
shit, he was
someone
trying-
else.
He was trying to pass it off on you. Daryl, get
Sir, that was extremely dishonest of you.
not
If you-
cool, man.
Maybe if you just told me that it was a magical amulet that would make me lose weight, then I'd have taken it off your hands. But because you have been so rude about this, I will have to reject your offer.
Please,
sir.
I'll give it to you for 1 bronze. Anything,
Sir,
please, just take
this
it.
transaction is finished. If there is one thing that I cannot abide by, it is dishonesty.
The man looks defeated and leaves.
Holy
off screen.
shit.
No, sir. Before you go, why not try finding someone that is obese and like
Oh
overweight,
my
and then offer
god!
that to them as a weight loss option, and then they can then pass it on to another obese person. And
Pyra sort of
makes
taps you on the
life
shoulder,
pretty healthy.
Daryl, and tells you, hang on, weren't you guys looking for that necropolis?
Oh, fuck.
Were we?
That's the problem.
Yeah, we did need to visit the necropolis.
Wait. What does that have to do with this guy?
Well, that's where he got it from.
He's a grave robber.
He's a grave robber. He knows
To
where
me,
it
it's
is.
like saying there's one of a million cemeteries or something, and he went to one.
There's one full of enchanted items that you're looking for, yes.
Yeah,
Sir,
makes
sir,
sense.
sir. I'm not going to buy this item from you, but I can give you some good advice on who might. As I said, if you find someone that is suffering with their weight and really struggling to maintain it or bring it down, you can really offer that as like a really powerful dietary tool in
Listen,
helping
I'm
them
a
lose
How
weight.
paladin, but I'm like lawful evil. I think that's more unethical than I'm willing to go.
I want to grab
I'm
him
just
by
saying,
the collar
right?
of his shirt, and I want to say, how about instead of me killing you and spilling your blood right here in the streets, you tell me where the necropolis is, and I'll let you go try
Give me an
to
intimidation
sell this,
check,
pawn this
Brax.
off to someone else.
Daryl looks nervously at the guards. Threatens to murder this man in the street.
Oh, I've got proficiency with this.
Oh yeah, hit me with it.
I should get a bonus. Oh Lord, I should get a bonus of some kind. That's
He
not
looks you
that
in the eyes,
intimidating.
his eyes are so dead. He said, you know what, honestly, at this point, I'd welcome it.
Well, he's going to die soon anyway.
Well, if you're gonna die, then you might as well tell me where this necropolis is, fool. I'm gonna hit him with the fool. That always gets a guy.
Give me
Man
another
did not
intimidation
like
check then.
All right, hold on. I hovered over something else and it's like going crazy. There we go. Fool.
Listen, I appreciate, I can take my life being threatened, but being called a fool, that's something I can't stand for.
I told you.
That's a low blow there.
Yeah,
I
you,
pity
you,
the
didn't-
fool.
you
That
did
was-
not insult a man's intelligence. That could make him really insecure. So do you know what? I'll tell you where I got this amulet from. I got it from Telemach, which is to the north in the mountains. In fact, right, this necropolis has like this undead dude guarding it. I managed to get past it.
How'd you do that though?
I mean, you sort of have to give him like an offering or something.
Ah, okay. What'd you give him?
I gave him the slip because I'm so smart.
That does sound
Yeah,
pretty
well-
smart. This guy, I think we might be outmatched here.
Smart. Can you go buy yourself lunch and eat it? I'm still holding his collar, by the way.
That's pretty mean. This man's on a diet. Daryl doesn't fully understand
What
what
made
this
you
device does.
think? I want to ask this guy. What made you think that you wouldn't get the grave robber curse?
I mean, it's a curse you can pass on, right? I thought I could eventually find someone to pass it on to before I died.
Stupid enough to buy. Okay.
I'm
Real
sure
slick.
someone here will eventually buy it from me.
Why don't you just get a friend that you can like exchange it with, and then you can just sort of go back and forward each day, and then eventually, like you'd overindulge the next day because you haven't had any meals, so you'll gain a bit of weight that you can then lose again, and I think you'll be fine that way.
That is a loophole.
I'm just saying, if you got like maybe 3 or 4 people that could get involved in it, and if anything, it'll help you keep quite trim.
I mean, are you
I
interested?
want to know how'd you give the undead guy the slip? I want to know like everything. I'm shaking his collar and lifting him up. So it's like, tell me everything you know.
I mean,
You're telling me you snuck past some legendary undead guard?
I'm just that slippery, yeah.
Is he really? Like, is this?
He looks a little
Pyra
oily.
sort of leans over and says, you know what, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that the undead guard let him sneak in because he knew he would die of the curse eventually.
Okay, that tracks.
I just don't understand why people are dying from this curse. I mean, you can get by without eating for a day. You sell it to someone else, they'll be fine. They just sell it. Just keep selling it. Just keep it going around. Just keep the commerce rolling.
I'm gonna drop this guy. Like, what? All right, whatever. I'm done with you.
Yeah, this guy
Sure.
makes a run
You
for
just gotta
it.
work on your sales, bitch, and then you'll have no more issues.
Part of me just wants to kill him, by the way, but
Let's not
So
do
he
that in
doesn't
the middle of
pass the
crowded
curse.
street in front of a lot of
Yeah.
guards. We're about to go see the king.
We could go kill him somewhere quietly, but whatever.
Pyro tells you that by the way, Jared, the curse won't actually work like that. If anyone did try that, they'd just end up with 2 people being cursed by the same object.
So,
Oh.
well, that seems like a terrible loophole. I want to see the paperwork of this item. I want to know the full terms and conditions.
I must say, you guys can also hear
Okay.
there's some cheering coming from the amphitheater. It's like there's something going on there.
Oh wait, hold on, let me close my sheet. Where's the amp? Oh, right over there. Cheering. Oh,
Yeah, there's a
shit. You guys want to go check that out?
I'm done here.
Did you do all your shopping, Daryl?
Yeah, Pyro says
I mean,
you guys have some gold
I-
to spend. You might want to buy whatever you want to buy here as well.
Oh, I just wanted to. I'm gonna give everyone 5 gold from what I.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Just gonna-
Daryl.
He's
That's
fulfilling the
alright.
oath of fellowship to share his riches.
Holy shit.
You can buy yourself some nuts with that.
Yeah, if you guys want to
Alright.
buy any items or equipment, you can probably do it here.
Is there anything that catches my eye?
What is it that you're looking for?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what I'm looking for.
Let's go to Harpy first. I don't know what I'm wanting.
Do we have a-
surprise me, Obi?
Is there like a weapons dealer? I'm looking for a trident. I'm proficient with those now.
Ooh.
I want to be like a badass trident throwing.
The
wait.
merchants sort of look at you and they tell you that let's have a look. What does it say? Oh, if you want weapons specifically, there's a blacksmith just slightly up further this way in
Oh,
a smithy called Vulcan's Hall. There's a dwarf there that crafts weapons.
Do they
oh, a
go up as
dwarf.
well?
2 birds,
that's
everybody.
helpful.
Oh,
We should-
I'll come along with you. I might be looking into some new armor. That'll be quite useful.
Oh wait, but did Mara wanna shop in
Yeah, Mara,
this
what are you
town
looking
anymore
for?
before we?
You can split up and look
I don't
for
know
them.
what I'm looking for.
You can
I
buy
was just
items
gonna
like potions
ask.
or something, or think about what you would buy in Baldur's Gate 3. That helps.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Dye for
actually.
my clothing? I don't fucking know.
A cute new outfit.
There are dyes available.
Yeah.
Okay, but then again, like
Nah.
Is there a Twinkie vampire that we can pick up for the party?
Can I? Is there like an item list thing? And then I
there
roll
is if you go to
something and then we just
compendium
find
and
it.
then go to the items there
Okay.
under equipment.
So, where is it? Where's compendium? Right.
There should usually be a
Equipment items.
Yeah, you got adventuring gear. You got things like armor, tools.
There's usually like a general, like average price attached to them, but then Obi can like play about with that as
Yeah.
much as he wants to.
So just tell me what it is from
You
there that
can-
you're looking for, maybe. I'd say in the market you can find things that are in the adventuring gear bit or the tools bit. Bless you.
Okay, dokie.
Because you're tight.
You know what? Yeah. Do I see any cute outfits?
I'd say the jeweler that Daryl was talking to has some like tiaras and other jewelry.
Ooh, wait. Let me
circlets.
pull up with Mara. Hold up.
Let me pull
There's
up.
rings and necklaces.
Aras. Brax, Kyra, do we want to get matching bracelets?
We could do like friendship bracelets that like symbolize our
Ooh.
friendship.
Like a little team.
Yeah.
I
We're all
like
part
that.
of the same team, so it would be cool if we all had something that showed it.
Do we need? We'd have to get one for Daryl too. You
Of
didn't
course,
mention
of
him.
course.
The merchant asked if you're doing a group order, he'll give you a discount.
Ooh,
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So it'd normally be 5
But-
gold pieces for one of these bracelets, but he'll drop it down to 3 because Daryl just gave him some good stuff that he's very excited about.
I mean,
Okay.
if we're going custom on this, we'll use some of the. I think that could work quite nice. I think it'll be a kind of opalescent, is what I was thinking. Something that's
I
So
do
that
offer
when the lad
engraving
gets
services
it,
for
it
free
really
as
stands
well
out.
on large orders.
Ooh. What should we engrave?
What about the name of our team? The
Yeah,
Pick
the
of
Pick of Destiny.
maybe if we
Oh.
had like a symbol that represented that in some way.
Hmm.
Ooh, how about best friends for life, but it's sort of under duress, but it's cool.
Yeah, can you get all that on there?
Here, this is what I want engraved on my bracelet.
The merchant sort of says, "Do you know what? I can fit in the Pick of Destiny if you want."
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
that sounds good. Yeah, that'll work. Good for Brandon.
I don't know if we have a symbol, something that would represent the group.
You could probably do like a shape of a pick.
Yeah, that's a really good wordplay, Mara.
Oh, like a man in pick,
A what?
like a pickaxe.
Yeah, like for ore. I get what Daryl's
Yeah.
putting down.
I think she means like a plectrum,
Mara's
like you use for a harp or a lyre.
Yeah, that's
We
what
use
I mean.
plectrums. I assume you just use your fingers. I'm no amateur.
The merchant gives you all a little bracelet that you can adjust to a necklace if you prefer. He's giving you an adjustable chain on it, and it's shaped like a little pick that has the Pick of Destiny on it.
Oh, wait. Can I get mine adjusted to fit around my left horn?
Sure, yeah.
Mara's
I wanna
gonna
do that.
attach hers like an earring.
Brax, it gives you like a little gold armlet, like band that you can put onto your horn.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'll have it like a necklace and then just have my shirt slightly open. So it's
Oh, nice. Sexy.
You guys have been very good for business.
So that's 3 gold.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let me pick again. Good idea.
Before you go, he leans over and said, "You guys are definitely the one from that song about the boar, right?"
Yes,
yeah.
we are.
That will be us.
Do you mind signing this placard here to say that this is your favorite store in the market?
Oh, of
You
course.
want to get?
Oh.
I would love a glowing endorsement from the one who ate an entire boar.
That's true. You did do that.
I did do that. You'd be shocked to see
How about you get
what my
an
dog
artist
can do.
that takes a likeness of my companion here, and you can have that on there. She'll sign it for you, and then whenever people come by, you can say, "Not only do we give your store the best of enthusiastic endorsement, but also that she is your favorite customer and one of the best people you know."
Yeah, you guys can do the whole
Wow.
Commander Shepard thing. This is my favorite store in the Citadel.
Now, in doing so, we can, we'll not only we're getting something out of this. Well, mostly you are, because it's going to be your likeness.
Hey, you gave me a discount. I'm happy to give an endorsement.
He's gonna draw like a small caricature of you guys onto the sign as well.
Oh, cute.
Oh, we got all of us on there. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, where is Eris wearing her jewelry?
Jewelry.
Yeah.
That's a good question. What the fuck is she gonna
You can
put?
wear it on
You
a
could
band
also
on
put it
coat
on your
leg.
horn.
That's true, I could put it on my horn. Fuck yeah.
Little ankle bracelet.
Oh yeah. Oh, satyr ankle hoof bracelet.
Yeah, hook break.
Oh, actually, that would be kind of hot.
Yeah. Satyr anklet.
Now, are we heading to the blacksmith as well?
Yeah, we're going there next, I think.
That's nice. While we're here as well, is there an optometrist anywhere nearby?
No, but I imagine the
Optometrist.
dwarf can work glass as well. He's somewhat boastful of his ability.
I've been having some issues with my vision recently.
You have?
Yeah, for the
How many
last
fingers am I
17
holding up? I'm gonna give him the middle finger.
Oh, that's just the one finger, but I can see it because it's quite close up. You've got it's like right in his face.
Yeah, it's like 2 inches from his nose.
So if you were standing maybe 10 feet away,
At that Vulcan's
I'll
corner,
still
he
tell
also
you.
does eyewear as well. He's somewhat a general all-purpose blacksmith and
Flexible.
glassmith.
That'll be
Okay.
okay. I appreciate you helping me, sir.
I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna kind of like under my breath be like, Daryl, is that the your curse or something?
No, I think I'm just short-sighted.
Oh. Okay. She was like, oh my god, he's about to drop dead. Very concerned.
From what I understand, I mean, I can see things that are over there. There's just not much clarity.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Not a problem,
kinda...
but when I'm riding a horse, I can't read signs very well, so I'm just hoping that maybe it might help out with that a little bit.
I want to dash like 15 feet away and just shout through the busy street, be like, "Hey, Daryl, how many fingers am I holding up now?" And I'm holding up 2 middle fingers.
I'm like, he's like squinting so hard. I'm guessing that you're flipping me off with both hands again.
Well,
I can't see it particularly well.
Is that your final answer?
I'm gonna go with that. I mean, I won't know unless you tell me. Because
I think you have perfect.
I cannot see vision very clearly when you're that far
You have
away.
20/20 vision, as far as I'm concerned.
I have very good clarity of you right now.
You're great vision. Perfect. All right. I'm ready to go into the...
We'll make our way to the blacksmith.
All right, so near the center of town is a large building with a fortified stone walls and a shingle roof. A sign hangs from the building's heavy bronze-banded doors. It reads Vulcan's Hall. Inside the hall, you're greeted by the warm glow of embers and blasts of hot air. The room is decorated with a variety of bronze armors, weapons, and farming tools. A weathered-looking dwarf works at an anvil near the blistering forge at the back of the hall. He wipes a sweat from his brow, and he greets you.
Well, it's planning.
Hello.
Greetings.
What
can I get you?
I'll
straight to business. I appreciate that. Do you want to go first?
Oh yeah, I was interested in getting myself some new weaponry. Do you have anything? I'm looking for something kind of tridenty.
So you're looking for a trident?
Yes, 3-pronged department. If you have one.
I have a few
Brax.
already on the wall here. He brings one up from the side, and he says, "I can give it to you for 5 gold."
Brax.
Yes.
Doesn't your weapon need to be made from a specific material?
Wait, what?
Or am I wrong?
Wait,
I mean, ideally it needs to be something like iron or steel. Otherwise, if you make it out of something like gold, pretty weak.
Oh, you're talking about for my major quest. I'm thinking minor stuff here.
Oh.
Maybe I should hold off. Maybe.
So
you're on a quest, are you?
minors?
Maybe Mara's. Oh, I am on a quest. I'm on a quest to rid the world of evil dragons.
Evil dragons, you say?
Evil.
Well, dragons are normally quite noble and wise, so if there's an evil one out there, it's going to be giving the others a bad name. We should be getting rid of that.
I completely agree with you. It is my only duty in life is to hunt down evil dragons, so...
Well, that's a big duty.
I only take big duties. Do you happen to know anything about some Mithral mines?
Mithral
Something
mines?
like that would help me with my duty. Yes.
Oh, and
I'm looking for a forge with this Mithral mine, something like that.
She won't be able to work through this duty unless she has access to this Mithral, I believe.
Well, I would know a thing about the Mithral mines. Because I used to work the bloody mines.
I see.
That's real convenient.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to these mines, go to some forge, make myself a nice dragon slaying weapon.
A dragon slaying weapon?
Yup.
That is a very big thing. You'd need someone mighty good at operating that forge to forge that weapon.
I think I
Perhaps
would.
even the god of the forge.
The god of the forge.
I bet
oh
you can craft
my
a great
God.
weapon inside that forge.
If only.
If
Does
only.
anyone else feel like the term God is becoming less impressive?
Is this guy a god? I don't know how to detect mortal or immortal. I don't have that spell.
I'm just saying pretty much every other person was
I feel like we're
God
both
at this point.
like winking at each other, like, oh, if only like me and this
Is
dwarf.
that man a god?
I don't know. Sir, what's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name's Vulcan.
That's a
Kyra, is
pretty
that
cool
man a
name.
god?
Like the god.
Kyra tells you that's her dad.
Oh
So
my
mad.
god.
Hi, daddy.
That's strange because he has not acknowledged you in the slightest.
He's giving me the cold shoulder because I don't visit often.
Well, that sounds like you're a very poor daughter in that case.
Whoa.
I'm just saying,
He
you
says,
know.
well, I must thank you for bringing my errant daughter to visit once in a while.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Too busy running on quests and composing songs to apparently pay her old man a visit and see how he's doing.
He's...
In her defense, those songs are very popular.
Aye, they are. Well, I mean, she's not as bad as her brother is.
Who's her brother?
Kyra says, oh, that's the king of this city, Pythor. He's,
I
Oh,
Further down the street, but also
I heard
doesn't
Is
visit.
he's.
this your hometown?
I heard he's hot, by the way.
Did you say that right in front of his dad?
You saying that
Yeah.
too, though?
Well, they might be half siblings.
You're
Yeah,
literally
I don't.
like asking if her brother is hot.
Yeah, Kyra, is your brother hot?
We're gods, we're all hot.
See, there you
Yeah,
go.
that was a pretty solid answer.
Yeah, just like the
You managed to make it not creepy, so that was quite
not
impressive.
super incestual or anything. Good
Yeah,
job.
well,
I
that's
appreciate that.
That's workaround.
Although, Brax, I am somewhat offended that you don't recognize me, Vulcan says to you.
Wait, I should recognize him.
You should recognize. I mean,
Have I met
I
this-
never fail to visit you every winter solstice and give you presents with you and your sisters.
Oh my god!
You recognize him now.
Well,
It's hard because he's not
yeah,
wearing the red coat, but
He wears a different outfit. Okay, Brax is gonna completely like you've never seen her like this. Fangirl, squeal, jump up and down. She doesn't give a
all
shit. She's
those
gonna
toys
run
I've
forward,
delivered and I
stoop
don't
down,
even get recognized.
hug him. I'm hugging him.
Sir, what enchantment have you done on my companion?
I'm gonna be like, oh, Vulcan, oh man, you've made every winter solstice bearable, and I have like a little tear in my eye. Thank you so much.
He hugs you back.
I literally just met Santa Claus, guys. Like, come on, like,
I have no idea who that is.
holy fucking
I've never met this man in my life.
I'll tell you what, Brax. I'll get you an extra special present next solstice if you can make Kyra visit me more often.
Ooh, okay. I can do that.
Have her bring flowers next time.
I can definitely do that. I'll just have to, I don't know, maybe threaten her or something.
So to my understanding, the blacksmith of this town is a god who also gives gifts to children on the winter
Yes.
solstice.
Yes!
That's correct.
Just so I fully, I'm okay, I understand.
Daryl's
It's
writing all of this down.
especially wholesome.
You also make weapons and armor, right?
I do, yeah. I'm pretty good at it. I'm the god of
Okay,
it.
Oh, yeah,
and
can
you
you-
have any skill as an optometrist?
I mean, he's wearing a monocle, so he crafted it himself.
Holy.
I assume you need someone to look at those bifocals of yours.
I just need, I need to. I don't currently wear anything, so I'm hoping to get some in commission. Maybe, and I take out the gold arrow. Maybe you could do something with this. Use the materials with that to make some nice.
Oh, this is one of
bifocals.
Kyra's. Okay. I recognize her
Ooh.
handiwork. Tell you what,
I don't really have the fault for
he
using a
brings
golden
out a
arrow,
stool
but-
and places it directly opposite him and tells you to sit down on it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to look at that wall over there and read those symbols to me. You can cover one of your eyes while you do it.
A Z squiggly line thumbprint, X, circle, red.
Oh, okay. And
I
he
think
covers
that's
the
it.
other eye and tells you to read from the other one.
A, Y, Z, circle, an angry picture of my errant father. 2 cows having intimate relations.
Oh no, you don't mean to read
that's
that
actually
far.
a picture
Okay, do
of
you know
my
what?
parents.
He uncovers your eyes and is like, give me 1 day and I can have these ready for you tomorrow. Free of charge.
Oh, that'd be perfect. While I'm here as well, I can see you've got some studded leather armor. I was wondering how much you'd like for that.
Studded leather. He looks through his armory. Do you know what size are you?
I'm a medium.
Medium. I've got a set of medium studded leather. It would cost you about 45 gold.
Oh.
Now, if I were to give you this this here golden arrow that we'd be using to make the spectacles, and we're doing that along with the studded leather armor, could I maybe get that for 40?
Sure, yeah. I was going to use the materials for the arrow. That's why I gave you the waive the fee. But yeah, I can knock a bit off if it's like a bulk order.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, studded leather
I'll
armor.
take that. Can I take the armor today?
Yes, the armor's ready. I've got just happen to have one in your size right now.
Perfect. Thanks so much, sir. Let's count the 40 gold and pass it over.
So, Vulcan. May I call you Vulcan?
You may call me Vulcan. Little Brax.
She's
First
like,
name, sir.
she's
All right.
nervous. She's really nervous. She doesn't know if she should call him like His Holiness or Sir or what. About this forge and crafting a Mithral weapon. Would you be able to help me with that?
Wow,
It is my life's mission, after all.
the mines have been closed down for quite some time, although dwarves that used to work the mine like to visit a tavern just across from here, actually, called the Dragon's Tooth. I imagine they'd know more about why those mines were closed. If the mines and the forge are ever opened again, I'd be more than happy to
Okay.
forge weapons there for you.
I understand.
It
We'll
means
go
my
over
daughter has to
the-
spend more time with me.
Yeah, Kyra, come on.
Kyra sort of shrugs.
I imagine she's like a teenager when she's around him.
Yeah,
Like,
the entire time
whatever.
she's been on a small, like a very small rectangular piece of glass that's glowing, and she's just tapping away at it. Sorry, I'm
hell's
receiving a
that?
prayer, and then she pretends to hold it to her side of her head.
That's cold, Kyra. That's so cold.
Listen, it's not my fault. He's very boring and yaps a lot.
Seems pretty amicable, though. I mean, we've
Yeah,
met
you have
before,
literally the coolest dad in existence.
You don't understand. I'm a yapper. I can't deal with someone else is also yapping. I need to be the one yapping. Not listening. Anyway, back to this prayer I'm getting right now, and she holds a little glass rectangle next to her face.
All right. Do you guys want to actually, does anyone need to buy anything else here while we're at it?
Do I see anything that might be useful to me, Obi?
Now, there are a lot of weapons here that might be useful to you. There's things like shields.
Mhm.
In fact,
But
there's
I
ranged
have my
weapons like
shield.
crossbows and hand crossbows if anyone needs those.
Well, I've got
got a
a
bow, I
long
think.
bow, I believe.
Yeah.
What next level can I get another feat at? Or is it just
It's
one?
at level 8, I think. It's every 4 levels.
Okay. There was a feat that's good for crossbows, and I was like, oh. We get that next time.
Where do you see your feats again? Oh, features.
I thought you were asking about feet.
No.
I was like, you look down, but
I think Kyra and Daryl are the only ones who actually have feet in this party.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not
Like
many of us
probably,
actually do.
yeah, probably
yeah, we're all kind of hoofy around here.
a little bit on the hoofy side.
Look, we're all like sisters, okay?
I imagine you'll be off to see my son later, right?
Yeah, is your
Sat
son
in his
hot?
big fancy palace.
Yeah, is your son hot?
Yeah, is your son hot?
We're gods, we're all hot.
Classic.
I feel like he probably has a lot of knowledge he could impart.
Vulcan lets out a laugh, as I'm sure he does.
Daryl.
Yes?
Daryl, do not fuck the king. The God King.
Oh. I thought that was your intention.
What?
Well, if you do see my son later today, be sure to tell him to pay his old man a visit.
I mean, you only live just up the road from him.
And he doesn't visit. Can you believe that?
I mean, you know, this is
Worse than
I'm
Cairo.
just saying, you yourself could go visit him.
You get the impression that Vulcan is too stubborn to be the first one to visit.
Let the man work here in peace. His children should visit him.
Yeah, he doesn't want to encroach on his children's lives if they don't want to be.
Yeah, they should take the initiative.
He is the king of the town he is living in. How much more involved in each other's lives can you be?
He can't take, I don't know, a couple hours out of the day to come swing by once a week?
Oh, that's good. Be sure to tell him that.
We'll have some words with him.
I'm just saying, I think if you go see your son as well, you've got the option to. You know where he is most of the time.
Oh, and deal with those insufferable guards at the gate. Every time I want to see my son. They're not the smartest of people, but then again, I guess they take after my my son, right? The king. He says the king with quotation marks.
Well, if you have any, maybe if there is a token you would like us to send to him that we can.
Oh yeah, give him this, and he flips the bird.
Ooh, I'm good at that. I can send that. Wait, I probably shouldn't flip off the king, right? Well, if it's from his father, I guess it's okay. All right, I'll send this to him.
Mara, are you still window shopping?
I don't know.
She has gold burning a hole in her pocket, is what she's saying.
She's like, how do I buy glamour?
No, she's like picking up swords, and she's like seeing how they feel in her arm and stuff like that. She's not sure. She's not used to buying things for herself.
Can we get armor for Eris's pet?
Oh, it's literally made of metal.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's basically like a drone.
I forgot. Oh.
My guy is sorted.
It would look cool. What about for like a flex though? Alright,
in fact, while you guys were yapping away,
soon?
Daryl, I actually just finished making your glasses. It didn't take that long as I thought it was.
Oh wow!
Holy
shit. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
A pair of golden spectacles.
They are, yeah.
Position of his face. Do you have maybe a seeing glass that I can take a look at?
Oh yeah, sure. You can borrow mine, and he hands you his.
I'll take a look, and he's just gonna like gussy up
hand
a
mirror.
little bit. I mean, I'm
Very
seeing I need to look good.
Distinguished.
I think
How many fingers am I holding up?
I mean, you're right in front of me, so it's just as clear as it would have been if you were.
Okay, I'll walk across the room.
Them.
How many fingers? I haven't lowered my arms either.
That is 2 fingers again. One on each hand.
Well done. I think these are perfect.
Maybe now you'll stop getting lost.
Oh, is that why he was getting lost?
I think your friend had the wrong prescription earlier. I had to look at the glasses that were in his previous bifocal, and I think they were on the wrong eye.
I mean, I also did not want to wear them because they just did not look good. I built a very distinguished style around my appearance, so but these are like top of the range. These are much more. There's something about these that I think I can really work with these.
It's not often
Walking those style.
makes you glasses.
Yeah.
Mara
Before we
can't
go,
see
I
anything
wanna.
She wants, by the way, she just doesn't know.
I want to hug him again. I have to like stoop down to hug Vulcan.
The grumpy dwarf lets you hug him again.
Aw. He's
She
like
is not a hugger, by the way. She does
he's
not
like
have
my
physical contact.
sweet grandpa, basically, is how I view this guy.
He's the only stranger that would be allowed in your village every solstice. It'd be a
Yeah.
big deal when he arrives.
All right. Shall we tally ho?
Do we
You
want
are
to go to
surprisingly
the-
chipper now.
Do we want to
That
go
made
to
my
the
day.
dragon's tooth? It's right there. Maybe we can see the dwarves.
Yeah, we can go. Oh, wait.
About the mines.
Are we in the rush? Are we in a rush to see the king, or we
Well,
got
you're not in
time to
any
do a little
rush,
bit
no.
more?
He just wants to see you at some point.
Actually, I forgot why we're even supposed to be seeing the king.
Oh, he asked you to see him. The guards told you at the gates that, like, he
Oh, yeah.
you've been summoned.
Whatever.
There.
He can wait. We
Yeah.
got shit to do.
Right, dragon.
Yeah, let's go to the Dragon's Tooth. Oh, we get a map.
We do.
Holy.
Right, let me tell you a little bit about the Dragon's Tooth. A nondescript brick building with carved white stone accents. The popular public house distinguishes itself by the sheer amount of activity in and around it. Patrons regularly drift in and out in varying states of sobriety, and the scent of food and sounds of raucous conversation emanate from the doors and windows.
Ooh.
Hopefully that door is big enough for Mara to get through.
I think this one might be.
Holy shit, Twitch chat is serving the drinks. Hello, Twitch chat.
This is a good door.
I like this
I'll get
door.
it as a quick round.
The
then.
barman says, I
what would they
appreciate
want?
a woman who recognizes a good door.
I appreciate people that build a good door. I can hardly
Your
fit through
accessibility
normal
is top
ones.
notch.
Are you two flirting? Are you flirting with that man?
Huh?
What can
How
I
do you know
get
if he
you?
built the door?
You look like some adventuring types.
Shall I get a round of ale for each of us? Or would you like something a bit more distinguished? I ask the group as a whole.
We have a lot of wine.
I
We've
will-
got the wine festival happening in town right now, so there's a lot of wine.
Oh,
currently
shit,
flowing.
a
Really?
wine.
What wine would you suggest?
These priests of Ludria brought quite a few of the red, which she's apparently a big fan of.
Interesting. Is it a good vintage?
Well, apparently it is. I think it's brewed by like satyrs on Fae or something. He says, holding up the bottle.
I'd say, yeah, give us a couple of bottles of that and
Alright,
4
it'll be
glasses.
3 silver each.
Sorry, 5 glasses.
Oh, wait. I think I'll have water.
Alright, we got 4
Oh.
and then a water. Okay,
So, how much was that, sorry?
at 3 silver per glass.
Okay. 360. Well, is Kyra having some?
Ira says, I am not saying no to wine.
Okay, so that's 4 wines, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Isn't enough for my
She's so
heart.
real.
It's just Brax who's not drinking. Okay, cool. Okay,
Well, I
okay.
could drink you under the table.
Well, that sounds like quite
I
a
don't-
promise. I'm going to
don't-
slide 12 silver over the... Daryl
I'm
completely
guessing you adventurer
misunderstands
types are
what
also
that means.
gonna ask me the tried and tested, heard any rumors lately line, right?
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
I was like, oh, he assumed that you guys are adventurers and you're just sat at the bar asking for rumors.
Oh yeah,
Like
I'm
every
gonna pretend that
adventurer
we're at a Skyrim inn, and I'm just gonna mash the next button on all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
side quests he can give me.
Well, there have been teenagers disappearing lately. I imagine they've been running off
Disappearing?
and doing things that teenagers do.
But they don't come home.
They're probably staying out all night drinking when they shouldn't be. Who knows? But yeah, there's been quite a few teenagers going missing lately. A noticeable amount, I'd say.
Noticeable. Is there anyone who might know more about that? Like parents, guards?
He sort of shrugs at you.
Okay.
Helpful.
All right.
Is there anything about the children that are going, like the teenagers going missing, that connects them all, aside from them being teenagers?
No, it's just that they're
Like,
all
is there
teenagers.
specific traits? I see, okay.
And when you say teenagers, what age range would that fall into?
Between the age of 13 and 17.
Hmm.
Oh,
Young.
some of them are like practically adult then.
Hmm. Okay.
That seems like a very broad age range for the.
I imagine whoever's taking them probably has some broad agenda, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really looking too much into it. I'm just a barman.
Are we talking 17 by human standards, or are we talking like 17 by?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm
Maybe.
using human estimations.
Oh,
I get
okay.
Human
different
Daryl.
races age differently.
So we're talking
Forgive my
maybe
ignorance.
closer to like 10, 11 years old. Okay, I get you.
They're young.
Daryl has to work these things out in his head. Like,
Mara takes
he's
a
not
sip of
like,
the wine
oh,
and
yeah,
she makes like
17,
a
that's a fully grown adult
face.
to him.
It is very sour.
Do you not like the? You don't like the wine?
I've never drank alcohol.
Oh, wait. What? Never?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's fine. It's nothing. There's no harm in it. It's pressed
Pace
grapes
yourself.
that have been left to, or they've left them over time, and then they create these natural alcohols inside them. But it gives it a very rich and smooth taste.
Yeah,
That takes
these
away
pieces
the
of leathery, they're actually
Daryl.
quite good at growing this stuff. This is
You should give
considered
it
a
a try.
fine vintage.
He pours out a glass for everyone, and like starts passing it around.
I assumed you guys were in town for that festival. What most people here are for.
Among other things, you know.
Yeah,
We're
they've
here
got,
to
they've
see
got
the
some like
sights.
plays at the Amphitheater right now, and I think it's usually like a week of drinking and debauchery that ends in like a big orgy. It's
I
quite.
want
a
to see the
fun-
plays.
yeah, that
I
sounds
want to.
fine.
Ooh, can we go see the play? Can we go see the play?
Well, I mean, theater types are quite unique in the way that they entertain. You got to be open to their customs, as it were.
Wait,
Oh,
what do
the
you mean
plays
by that?
they're on for free at the Amphitheater. There's no admission fee. or
Yeah, we
anything.
should. Oh, we should go
I don't
see
know.
them.
I'm just saying, like, the man mentioned himself that there's usually an orgy at the end.
Oh, that's at the end of the week,
No,
not at
it's
the end of play.
the festival.
Oh,
It's a
I
week-long
just assumed-
festival.
How many
In
orgies do you
honor-
think these
it's in
people?
honor of Luckily, the Lady of
Wow.
Dreams.
The theater kids were.
Wait. What about the Lady of
Well,
Dreams?
Yeah, it's in honor of Ludwig, the Lady of Dreams. It's her festival.
Wait, Latria, is that not the person that my auntie worships?
I wouldn't know. I mean, Ludwig is quite a popular Titan worship.
Mara looks at Kyra.
Aren't we supposed to be like pouring one
Kyra
out
says
for her when we take
she
a drink?
believes that is indeed the case.
Mara makes a mental note, and when I say that, I'm making a physical note.
Someone at the
Is
perhaps someone who's part of the troop might know something more about her.
Now tell me more about these orgies.
Oh my god!
So, the Lady of
Can we
Dreams,
get another
Latria,
rumor?
Is known for enjoying wine and debauchery. In fact, that's part of the worship, and she likes to have these big festivals where everyone gets to drink and eat, and then she ends in a big orgy. Although a few years ago, like maybe like 2 or 3 decades ago, it used to end with families sacrificing their firstborn child to her, but she sort of stopped doing that.
I think an orgy is better than that.
I
in
think
many
it tests
ways.
well as well. I'm not sure what it was that made
Yeah,
her
I
change.
think people are more willing to have sexual intercourse than kill one of their family members.
I mean, she still demands the young be sacrificed to her, but she realized it was a big damper at the end of the festival, so I think she must have made a change because of that, but she was doing that for a good long while.
I suppose the spilling of seminal fluid is kind of like a sacrifice, if you think about it.
Hey, I don't know the technical ins and outs of this stuff. I just serve drinks.
Ins and outs.
I think we should go to the theater then. We can catch a show, maybe join an orgy.
Okay, I'm gonna go. mosey on over with my drink to some short fellas that I see over here.
There are some shorties there, that is true. Hi, greetings.
How do you do?
Can we help you, ma'am?
she's a little awkward. I had a question for you boys, if you don't mind.
Why out
I
with
could
it, then?
buy your next round of drinks if you'll hear me out.
The other dwarf says, I am listening.
So, I've heard a few rumors about these Mithral mines that have been closed. Can you tell me anything about them? Why they're closed?
The dwarves sort of look at each other and like let out an exasperated sigh, and they say, you see, lassie, our clan used to work those mines, but we were forced to flee centuries ago.
Centuries ago?
Yeah, they've been closed for a good long while now. We have no interest in actually returning to those mines. Like, even if it was cleared out, there's a lot of danger in them.
Can you describe said danger?
It was cursed by the Titan Ludria, so there's a lot of dangerous critters roaming around in there looking to kill people. Not a good time. Why, were you planning on heading over there?
I was indeed. It's kind of important that I get access to those mines.
Do me a favor.
I even
can
have
you flex
Vulcan
your
on my
bicep for
side
me?
willing to help me out.
Flex your bicep, ma'am.
Okay. I will flex my biceps.
The dwarf has a good feel of how firm your bicep is, and they sort of have a little discussion across the table with each other a little bit. And says, you know what? We don't have much faith in you, but you look pretty strong. We don't
Strong
really
is
care
all I
much
got.
for the mines, but some of our kin died there. If you can bring back their remains, we'll be willing to pay you for them.
Ooh,
We just want to give them a proper burial.
Okay. Okay. Do you know anything else about the curse? Anything that can help me figure this out, you know? Any little breadcrumbs, hints, clues?
I just know she cursed the place to be the home of some dangerous critters. I've not laid eyes on them myself. Like I said, it was a few centuries ago. And I ran before I could even look at those things. But their mines are somewhat overrun with creatures that worship Ludria.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information. And if I can figure this out, I'll be sure to keep my eyes open for the remains of your kin. And
we would greatly appreciate it.
She'll kind of give like a bow of her head. I'm sorry for your loss, even if it was centuries ago.
That's fine. We're just happy to get a round of drinks paid for it.
Oh yeah, let me do that. All right, how many silver am I dropping?
For these guys, do you know what? Give them one gold. Give them the good stuff. Pay 1 gold each for them.
Give them a gold. I'll do that. That's fine. All right,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take a gold off my sheet.
They're
There you
drinking
go,
like
I'll
pints
throw-
of ale, and they want the really good stuff.
I'll throw a coin down. There you go. Bam. Thank you for your time.
Can I take a second? I just need to turn on my big light. My office is fucking dark and I can't see my notes anymore.
They also mark the entrance for the mines on your map for you as well, Brax.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, you
Brax,
already
you've
know
been-
where it is, but they just clarified it for you more.
A little specific.
You know, Brax, you've been asking a lot about mines and mining and stuff. Have you maybe got a little bit of a thing for miners?
Can I shove Daryl off the stool?
Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna make you a check for that.
Probably.
You can shove him off.
I just like to push him just like directly off.
What did I miss?
Daryl made an
finished her glass.
uncouth pun.
I was just asking a legitimate question about because you speak a lot to miners, so I just assumed that you might, I don't know, have a
Minor
background.
with the O, not
Do
with
you
the
hear him?
E.
Yeah, miners.
No, opposite. I'm with the
No,
E.
miners with an O. No.
Bad
I hope
one.
not.
You know what you said, Daryl.
I was just asking if you had a proclivity for a working man.
I don't I don't think I have. No, it could. No.
Okay, back on
Brax is like blushing. No. Never. No offense, but never someone short. It could never happen. It could never work.
I can understand that. I mean, I don't discriminate in that regard, but I can understand that if you're not attracted to someone that you can't look in the eye.
See, for me, the perfect mate, because that's how we do it. Okay.
Oh,
They have to be taller than me, physically strong, right? Talking muscles.
right,
But
yeah.
not a total meathead. And I
So strong, but like smart and.
yeah, like with an
Strong,
artsy
yeah.
side, like
No, I
something-
understand that. Someone who's
someone
got
who
the
can-
lights on, you know.
Pyro says that she
paint
totally
or-
gets that. She could never marry a man who couldn't outrun her in a foot race.
you get
That's
it.
the thing. Like, if you want a man that has some level of heart, but you don't want someone that just sits around all day.
Exactly.
You need a man that will take action.
And if I'm being really particular, I would want a man with something red. Does that make sense?
Well, like bodily.
Yeah, like red hair or red eyes. That's
Wow,
the
you
only
get a
color
lot
I
of-
can see. So
So it stands out to you more.
yeah, something
I understand
bold
that.
and beautiful and red.
I must be incredibly vibrant to you because I wear mostly red.
Yes, you stand out.
I try to be fair. Part of my whole aesthetic is my vibrant nature.
Yeah. Oh, and of course,
Our lips
how
back
can
and
I
forth
forget?
between the
There's-
two of them.
There's one other really important thing for me for the perfect mate. He has to be a virgin.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
A lot of people take a lot of stock in virgins.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of
I
people.
thought it was just a Minotaur thing.
No. Some people like them. I think again, it comes down to preference. It seems like some people seem to think that as soon as you have sexual intercourse, then you've lost some sort of sacred innocence.
Uh-huh.
Once you actually have the sexual intercourse, you realize that it's just another part of life. For me, it's a bit like eating and sleeping. You know, everyone does it.
Oh.
It's just another way of expressing yourself to someone you care about, or someone that you respect, or someone that you just found really, really pretty.
Well, Minotaurs mate for life, so one and done.
And are you very devoted to your culture then?
Yeah. I
That's
try.
good. That's a good thing to be, though. You know, knowing yourself and knowing what your family would want as well. That's an important thing. You don't want to be coming back to your little camp with your new lover on your arm, and your parents look at him and they're like, "Seriously, this thing?"
Well, I don't think I have to worry about that.
Yeah, parents.
Pyro says, I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm drunk enough to watch some bad plays if you guys want to keep my brother waiting a little
I mean,
longer.
I need to catch up with you then, and I'm just gonna neck both glasses of wine and just take the bottle with me.
Mara finished her glass, but I don't think she hasn't felt the effects yet.
She's got that.
Mara,
horse
you
one.
were sitting on a soldier that entire time, my
That
dear.
soldier felt very uncomfortable pressed against the table because Mara's taking up so much space.
So sorry.
Oh, she stepped on him again!
She
Oh
did.
my
I'm
God.
sorry.
On the way out.
I'm so
please.
sorry.
Made him
you
spill
gotta
his
be
drink.
careful
Oh,
once your
Oh
alcohol
my
gets into your
God.
system, your coordination can go a little off.
I'm sorry.
She's so cute.
Pyro says, what if, right, we
I
get a
love
piece of like reflective mirror glass and we have one on each side for Mara to hold up so she can look to her left and right, see what's behind her?
That could be really useful. You know what? As well, we should probably look to see if we can get some maybe some street meats or something. You know, some like something to snack on. while
Oh
we're
yeah,
at the theater.
absolutely.
Those prices in the theater, absolutely outrageous. Whereas if you get something just
I mean, we're going to the
outside
Agora.
for-
Let's pick up some snacks along the
Oh.
way.
Do we have to sneak them in? Who has the biggest purse?
I mean, I've got a bag full of bugs that I collected from camp, but they're mostly for me. I'm happy to share if other people
Kyra
want
said,
some.
do you know what? If she
mix
gets out a burlap sack, just put them all in here. I'll cast invisibility on the snack.
Okay.
Whoa!
Pouring his bugs
Invisibility on the
into the... pouring his bugs into the sack.
No.
Kyra says, Daryl, maybe you hold on to this sack and we'll have our snacks in a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
Let's keep them separated.
Mix our crunchy beats and then just...
We don't want to mix the proteins in with the sugars.
No, that's true.
I'd say you can spend about, let's say, 5 silver on snacks each if you want to get some stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to get, unless you want to be cheap and spend like 10 bronze and get something really small.
No, I'll spend the good stuff. I want like a kebab.
Yeah.
I want
skewers
like
on a stick. Yeah.
something crunchy. I want something sweet.
Mara wants to try something she's never had before.
Ooh.
Let's just do a quick. There we go. Daryl's a bit wobbly. He's like he's got a bit of a. He's got a bit of
Mara,
a vacant
you see
smile
that there's
on
a
his
stall
face.
that has a big slab of meat on a rotating like grill that you've never seen before,
Mm-hmm.
and they're serving it in like a pita bread with some salad.
Have they got like yogurt that they put on it?
Yeah,
as well?
they do. Yeah, on the side you can choose to put on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that, I think.
And they've got some like grilled vegetables on a skewer as well.
Oh. Is there any carrots?
They do, yeah. They can put some carrots on.
Mara's very excited.
You hear Granny saying, "Good, those are very full of vitamins. They'll make you big and strong."
I think I've got the big part.
She reminds you to also get a drink as well. You'll get thirsty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I got the
Thank you,
wine bottle if
Granny.
anybody wants some.
Maybe I will drink some wine when we're at the.
Go on, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It just like passes. The wine bottle's still like half full, but it's a
Now, the
huge
merchants tell you
bottle.
that the amphitheater are actually going to be serving free wine during the show anyway. You'll get free glasses.
Free wine, save the bottle.
We
Save
can't
the
take.
bottle.
I've already uncooked it. It'll start going stale if we don't drink it all now.
You don't have like a little cork popper thing to put in the top? Oh my
Well,
god.
it's not the same once it's been opened. You know, it's always good to drink it once it's open.
I heard if you put a spoon in it, it'll stay normal.
You know what? No, it's fine. We're getting free wine in the amphitheater anyway, so it's just gonna neck the bottle.
Oh my goodness.
He just throws back the entire redmond.
Daryl, can you make me a dex saving throw at disadvantage?
Dex save at disadvantage.
Oh lord.
Indeed.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm going to move you over to the amphitheater.
He is swaying ever so
The
slightly.
circular stage of the open air theatre has been built into the bottom of a hill away from the centre of the town. Rows of seats taking the form of an inlaid stone block spread up the slope of the hill, giving onlookers a clear view of any performers below. Daryl, as you arrive, there's obviously a bustling crowd. Someone bumps into you and you fall down and drop all of your stacks.
Oh, wow.
His bugs! Mara starts taking a step back. Mara takes stepping back. They're everywhere.
It's alright,
They're
I got
everywhere.
this. I got this.
They're
He starts just like
everywhere.
grabbing handfuls of insects. And
Are they dead or alive?
They're alive.
They're dead. They're dead.
Oh, it's
I said
They're
earlier they're
everywhere.
dead.
I imagine you probably
Rolling
alive
rolling
ones if you want to keep them fresh,
everywhere.
right?
There's probably some living ones in there.
Yeah.
All the living ones scurry away, and it's just some dead beetles.
Yeah.
Oh god. Daryl.
What?
Why can't you eat normal snacks?
Well, I just had a hankering for some bugs this morning, and now I think I've got a taste for it. They're not so bad, you know. He just like puts an entire beetle in his mouth. We've got a real crunch to them. But there's also this kind of gooey center to them. And apparently they're very
munching on
happy.
a assortment of like seasoned nuts.
Can I try a bug?
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Will you share your bugs with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Which bug are you taking?
All right, what do I
the
think of
beetle,
it?
the
He's
worm?
gonna lean it. He's gonna find you like a small but crunchy beetle.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
If
Okay.
you're not, I can take the legs off for you if you'd like.
No, leave them on.
It's just they don't really have much to them. The nutrients are all from the middle. It's personal preference, I think.
I'll try anything once.
He's like sways and he like
Yeah.
he,
Yeah,
he's
you bite
gently
into
like
the bugs.
leans it over to your mouth and
Brax,
feeds
it's
you.
not as bad as you thought it would be.
It's
Okay.
crunchy, right?
It could use some salt.
I think that's what's missing. I think it's the seasoning, you know.
Yeah.
Although it's a
Maybe
little annoying,
like some
Brax. The
spice.
shells it's stuck in your teeth and it's hard to get them out.
Mm.
But like,
I'll be picking at that for a while.
when I was working in the theater back at the college, we used to have these grains that we'd heat up, and these grains would then like make like this popping sound, and the stuff was kind of bland, but if you put like salt or a bit of butter on it, it was so good. So you'd just be sat on the ordnance and you'd just be chomping through it.
That sounds good.
It was pretty good. But just like with the bugs, it kind of gets stuck in your teeth. And that's...
Pyra says we should probably try and get some
Especially
good
my-
seats.
Yeah, let's find some spots. There you go. And you have glasses now. You'll be able to see the show.
I can see better, but things are still a bit blurred.
Ooh. Okay. How many fingers am I holding up?
Daryl's just like wobbling. I think I can see fine.
Okay.
And
I don't
loses
think
track
so.
of all of you and starts walking.
Oh my god.
Sat down by
Daryl.
some random noble.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen my friends?
I have
wanna
no idea who your friends
Drag
are.
him by the arm. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
This way.
God. It was nice meeting you, sir.
Don't drop your snacks.
These are good seats. They're not too close, so you're not in the splash zone, but not too far away, so you can't really see anything.
Flash zone.
Yeah, sometimes there's like some audience participation where they throw like balloons full of like.
Pyra opens
I
up
say
her
balloon-
bag and says, I brought tomatoes we can throw if they're really bad.
Yeah, sometimes
Ooh.
you can get like a sheep's bladder full of urine.
Oh.
Especially bad days, they get thrown into the audience. I once
Pyra says if
took
they're
a
particularly
sheep-
bad, one fun thing you do is put in some olive oil and mix it in with some sand. That's really good.
What?
I once took a
Smelling
sheep's
sand.
bladder to the face, but then it like got caught on my little tusk.
Don't use
Are we
custard.
watching,
That's a bad
like-
one.
Is this the start of a play, or did we just walk in talking? Like,
It's got a really loud
So there's a
conversation.
priest here
All
who
the actors are
announces that
staring at us
the wine festivals play in honor of the Lady of Dreams, Ludria, will begin. On stage, there are two beautiful women, along with satyrs and other elven women and men who are all dressed in different costumes. I'll tell you what the plays are. So the first play they put on is called The Fall of Esther. This tragedy takes place during the First War and depicts Esther Arklander's final days. Esther was one of the first Dragonlords. In the end, he sacrifices himself to save the entire crew of his legendary ship, the Ultros.
there a
Pyra brings
program?
out a tomato and readies it at the actor who's playing Esther, and she's going to give a throw.
oh my god,
She
She
gets
wasn't
him
even
straight in the
bad.
face.
Kyra. Oh,
You guys saw that
No, he
tomato
wasn't.
curve in midair. She used her divine power to make sure she hit him.
holy
Yeah,
shit!
sometimes when you when you work in the theater business, you understand these things. It's just part of the
Hypercritical.
Yeah.
part
Kyra.
of the
Yeah, the satyr
performance.
that was playing Esther, he got hit so hard he did a flip and fell over.
Oh my, Jesus!
I'm just gonna rest my head for a bit now.
I'm gonna eat my snacks and
Yeah.
keep watching.
Daryl's just gonna like fully lie down.
Hey, listen, he had it coming, okay? No one needs to monologue for that long. I had to shut him up. I want to see the next play. Two of the satyrs drag the unconscious Esther actor away off stage, and they start off the
Oh
next
my
play.
god!
So they announced the next one to be The Plight of Pelennor. The dark comedy takes place in Hypnos, which is the throne of Ludria. And it shows her as a charming and sympathetic character as she tortures Pelennor, a bard with no sense of humor.
Mm.
You can definitely feel the propaganda here.
Daryl is fully asleep.
Yeah, the audience are loving this one. And the final play they put on is called Pythor and the Five Sisters. This tragedy describes a tumultuous love affair between Pythor and his jealous wife Hexia. Pythor is depicted as an idiot who bumbles his way into becoming king. Everyone loses their mind at Pythor being a silly boy. Constantly tripping over.
You guys getting some weird vibes from the material here?
No. Material?
That's not.
If you guys want to throw some monsters, still, I've got more. She holds open the sack.
It's usually silk, I think. But sometimes the costumes are just hemp because you can't afford it proper.
Can I put a tomato in Daryl's mouth?
Yeah.
He's like
quiet him.
Asleep. So he just sort of like you put it towards his mouth. He's just like. Oh.
Question.
I was just like talking around it.
Ira says, "Oh, now that they're done with the plays, I think between plays we have a chance to maybe talk with maybe some of the performers and learn more a bit about maybe followers of
The
Lotteria.
people that you threw tomatoes at. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, he's still unconscious, so I don't think he'll really mind or have much to say.
Oh my god.
That was a good shot, right?
It was uncannily good.
I would feel sad as a performer if the goddess of performance threw a tomato at me.
I'm pretty sure he might have
Yeah.
a concussion and won't remember it was me that did it.
That's good.
I don't
What
think
did you-
you'll have seen who it was directly. And anyway, most people just think that Clara is a cosplayer. Although she's
True.
just dressing up. So
It's true, her breasts
I'll
aren't
never
big
know.
enough.
I think your
Oh,
breasts are
wow.
perfectly fine.
Thank you, Mara.
Ooh.
People are
They're more
too-
practical, aren't they?
They are more practical.
They make me more aerodynamic.
Mm,
Daryl like perks up at the talk of breath.
I think small boobs are the way to go.
All
It's
boobs are
easier to put
beautiful.
on armor. Mhm.
Oh, who fell
See,
it?
the thing
Oh.
is, you can have big, massive knockers. You just don't have to wear armor. That's what I do.
You know, I can make my
That
knockers
suits
big, but I
you.
prefer having small ones.
I've always
It's
had
less
small
strenuous on my back.
boobs.
Mm.
Is the show over?
Oh yeah, it was kind of boring.
We're talking about Kyra's boobs now.
Oh, yeah.
I think we
You
were
know,
also going
think
to talk to the
about
performers to get
breasts.
information about Followers of Lotteria, right?
Yeah, let's try to learn a
You know,
little
the
bit while
thing
we're
about
here.
breasts is that you'd think that it would like just because some are bigger, that they'd be softer. But really, it's the same around the softness. It's just the surface area. Otherwise, fill in your hand or your mouth or whatever at that point in time.
Why would you? Mara's gonna go and
You see, Daryl, the truth
Oh,
is, kinder women
information.
have softer breasts because I bless women who are kind to have softer breasts.
Blowing my
Do?
mind.
I feel like couldn't you have other more important things to do, Kyra?
I could, but this is what I choose to do.
Daryl's
you're
just gonna
valid.
fall over the balcony.
Oh my god, okay. Don't drop your bugs.
Oh.
Mara, this one performer here waves you over and asks if she can help you. If you enjoyed the performance, if you have any, or if you want an autograph even.
which one was it?
The one
Sorry.
on the left.
Oh.
This one.
Um,
And what might your
I-
name be, young
I-
lady?
my name is Mara.
Mara, that's such a lovely
was-
name.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm kind of curious about the second play, the one about Lydria.
Oh, the Lady of Dreams.
Yeah. Could you tell me a little bit more about the deeper meaning behind the play? And
Oh,
why she
Lydria is
was
a
portrayed
benevolent,
that way?
lovely goddess. She encourages us to be living a life full of joy. As you can see, we have a wine festival. She loves jokes. She has a great sense of humor. And of course, the play is about a bard who has no sense of humor. So she punishes it, which is the moral. Like, she rewards those who are funny.
Doesn't she also like cause madness?
Well, that's just a something people like to say about her. But tell me more. Do you think I'm mad? Do I look mad to you?
Mm. Mara takes like a good look at her. And she kind of just tilts her head and she was just like, you seem normal to me.
Well, I'd like to think so. I am a very normal person.
How normal?
Brax is choosing to stay quiet.
Is that man crawling around the ground with you by any chance? I think
don't-
he might need some medical
he-
assistance.
He's okay. He's just had too much wine.
Of course.
He's just a no
He must
sense
be a
of humor.
devout worshipper of Bloodria. To be in such a
He's going to
state.
sort of stagger over.
Is he going to be taking part in the orgy later as well?
I don't know.
When is the orgy?
It's usually at the end of the week, but some of us like to do a little pre-orgy or session, or like, you know, just to get warmed up.
Hey,
Good.
Daryl, you have an orgy invitation.
Some of us
an
like to
orgy.
impart knowledge with the less experienced in preparation.
She thinks that you are inexperienced,
I would
Daryl.
like to, first of all, from what I saw of your performance, I think I'm not the one here that's inexperienced.
Well, perhaps you can impart some knowledge on me then, by any chance, if you are willing to.
I don't know. I don't know if you're worthy of it. I mean, you first made the assumption that I myself lacked experience.
Well,
I'll
forgive
have
me
you
for
know
giving you such a
that I
slight.
am
I
an
humbly
Illuminati.
apologize.
I'm an Illuminati of the performing arts. My professor taught me much of the theatricals. And for what I saw today, I was not so much impressed with the performance you put on for us.
Well, perhaps
I
if
imagine
you
he's,
would
like,
invite me back
swaying.
to your establishment by any chance, you can share notes with me and I can improve my performance.
I don't know.
You seem like such a knowledgeable kind, and I apologize for any slight harm I caused you.
The goddess of the arts was also not impressed in your performance skills, so I don't know if there's anything I can teach you. First of all, projection was the major issue here. I was only 2 rows back, and I could barely hear a word you were saying.
Mara kind of takes the hand of the lady in front of her, and she's like, "I'm kind of sorry about him. He has a degree, and he kind of likes to make people know he has a degree."
That's okay. I understand. I work with a lot of men in theatre. I know how they can be.
Yeah.
Secondly,
Do I notice anything when I touch her?
Oh. Do you have any spells that can
question.
help you? Or any abilities that you're using, or...
I've used up my detection, by the way.
I don't have anything other than like channel divinity, and I don't think that would help me here. Can I just sense her vibe?
To roll a vibe check.
vibes are off.
Give me an insight check to sense her vibes.
The vibes are literally insane.
Insight check is sensing vibes, 100%.
Yeah.
Give me a vibe check.
Where's insight? Insight.
Oh.
So 20. So you're sensing some vibes, and you're sensing that the performer next to her here is giving some bad vibes. In fact, she's not happy that you guys are talking so much to her.
Is
She's
this
somewhat
Aria?
glaring at you guys.
Oh, what a
Well, the
bitch.
one we're talking to.
Yeah.
The one in front of us, yeah.
Mara's
Mara's talking
gonna-
to this left one.
Mara's purposefully gonna step
Oh, I
in
assumed you guys were
between the
all
two
talking
of
to
them.
this one. This one hasn't spoken yet.
Yeah, the one in front of us hasn't spoken yet.
Oh, I thought I was talking
moving
to
from
her.
the right one, James. You were talking to this one.
Okay, I was being rude to this lady.
Yeah.
Destroyed her whole
Mara's
life.
purposefully stepped in between Arya and the other lady. And, like,
Excuse
Arya's,
me,
like,
ma'am, you are
behind
not
her.
allowed to be on stage. You are not a performer, Arya says. Well, you don't know her name yet, but she says.
The performance is over.
Well, this stage
And
is
this
only for
lady
performers.
in-
Please stay on the edge of the rim. In fact, you should not be disturbing our
If the
performers.
stage is not, if the stage is only for performers, I don't think the majority of you should be standing on the stage.
Zing!
We need to strike down these sets and prepare for the next performance. So if you don't mind, not getting in our way.
I'd like to. Who is your director?
Oh, she
I want to speak to the
gestures
manager.
to the man over here. If you want to go word with,
You've got a man in charge. This is your
if you get out
exact
of my hair.
problem. You've got a man as your director. That's your problem. Men are too so socially indulgent that they are not able to properly orchestrate a performance with a full, diverse cast like this. You need a female director at all times.
Well, Greta Gerwig wasn't available.
Who?
You sort of try to shoo your way off the stage.
And thirdly, what is your budget for your...
Our budget
props?
is none of your concern. Now, would you mind getting...
Well, it seems to be none of anyone's finance because there is no...
Seema says, I apologize for my co-star. This is Arya. She is somewhat bitter, mainly about the roles she gets.
Oh.
She was the one playing the jealous wife in the third play.
Okay.
Oh.
I slept through that one. I have no idea.
Seema says, I apologize. She is somewhat confrontational. If you want, I can potentially visit you afterwards. And you just tell me later on, wherever you're rooming up.
She really wants to fuck you, Daryl.
I mean, I
Getting
assumed
that
you had
money?
questions about my Luthria worship. That's why.
Oh, or that.
I'd be happy to tell you more about the Lady of Dreams
My
later.
problem is a lot of women do want to fuck me, but then I don't actually...
I mean, I'm
actually
also down
notice
for
that-
fucking as well. That is
Yeah,
Who's coming
I
on pretty
mean...
strong?
if you
Now
want, we
my
can do
friend
both. I can
pointed
tell
it
you
out,
about
I
the
think
Lady of
that
Dreams, and then
maybe-
we can fuck afterwards.
I would
Potentially,
appreciate
I've got
learning
a very
about the
busy night
lady.
ahead of me.
Well,
Yeah.
wherever you happen to be rooming and staying.
Was the Dragon's Tooth also an inn, or is it just like a?
It was an inn, yeah. It's where the dwarves were staying.
All right, we'll probably be there. We'll be there tonight. How about that?
I'm
We're gonna
I'm
see
about
the
a bottle of
king.
wine down, so I don't know if I'd even be able to. At
Oh
this
yeah, the king
point.
might give you a place to
I-
stay as well. You never know.
Yeah, at the very least, I'd like to talk to you about Ladria.
Oh yes, of course. I'd be happy to teach you more.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, I forgot. I have something for you, Arya, and I'm gonna pull out a tomato from my pocket from earlier. I'm gonna point blank chuck it at her face.
Give me either a strength or dex check at
Go
advantage.
to rage first.
No. All right, we're going.
I was 100%
Strength.
expecting you to be like, I go and pull a middle finger out my pocket.
Can I give a
Twelve.
bardic inspiration?
Okay, yeah, give it the bardic inspiration.
I'm not going to sing anything. I'm going to do a subtle bardic inspiration, just like a
Yeah,
hearty
roll a
tap on the
d6 on
back.
top of that, Brax.
All right, so we got 12
Ooh,
plus
that's a 6. Okay. Yeah, that tomato hits
18.
Arya straight in the face.
Ooh,
Does she
Not
die?
yeah, can I like concuss her?
Like, how many hit points does she have?
You know she's low, unless she's a secret demon.
Like, the acolyte had
I'd say
4.
she's taken 1 HP of damage.
Does it knock her over?
It makes us
Yeah, that's
stumble
what I
back.
want.
It was at point and blank
Yeah.
range.
So
I'd say you make a
that
mistake
fall
a few
was like the
steps
most
back.
performance. That fall was the most realistic performance you've done all evening.
Seema is trying not to laugh.
I want to do a non-lethal vicious mockery.
Kyra comes down and compliments you on your aim, Brax, but she says you should probably try doing it from a further back row. It'd be more impressive that way. Maybe next time.
All right, next time.
That's
Yeah.
all about it.
I'll need to get more tomatoes.
Yeah, the less fresh, the better. What was this actress's name in front of
This
us,
one
by
is
the way, that we're going to be
she
meeting up with?
introduces herself as Seema. And she tells you that her co-star here is Ari. They were the two leading ladies.
You can drink with us now. We'll be at the inn that I've already forgotten the name
I'll
of.
bring some of
The
Ladria's
Dragon's
vintage wine
Dragon's Tooth.
that we brew.
Thank
Sounds
you.
pretty good. I need to
Oh,
go
we
throw
have
up.
to see my idiot brother now.
Yeah.
Daryl just walks off in like a complete straight line.
There was a proper receptacle right here on the stage for it.
He
But,
just
you know.
he just walks off like he's staring into the middle distance, walking in a straight line, and then just immediately as he's outside throws up.
I can't believe that I met Santa Claus today.
I'd never heard of that before.
Yeah, he would always come by my village when I was a child and bring all the kids presents every winter solstice. And after, you know, things happened, he still managed to find me and give me gifts when I was young.
That's very sweet.
It was so sweet. It was the only thing I had to look forward to some years.
Mm. The
What a great,
Centaurs.
great god.
You say as Kyra
It seems
stands
really
right
kind.
next to you.
That's my favorite god. Sorry, what were you saying, Mara?
Oh no, the god the centaurs worship is actually Sidon.
Oh,
But my father banned me from learning anything about it when I was younger.
Interesting. I wonder how you
I'm literally
feel
trapped in, oh my god.
now.
Mm.
Can't explain how weird that is.
Yeah.
Daryl,
it
you're
must be
suddenly
kinda
aware of all
weird.
the times you prayed to your god and realized some of those prayers probably went straight through. The person right there.
She probably heard you
In fact,
In fact,
praying.
you
when
probably prayed
you
to her
couldn't
whilst
get
drunk
your-
a few times as well when you were a student.
Yeah. Couldn't get it up. You prayed to her for it.
I mean, it happens more often than you think.
That's valid.
It just is.
Kyra looks at her map and says, if we carry on following this road down here and go to right, we should eventually find the palace.
Wait, where? Sorry, what was that? Where are we going? Toward the palace?
If you keep following this
Should we
road
let-
down, we can eventually find the palace. I mean, it's probably hard to
This
miss.
way. This way.
It's built right into the
Okay.
mountain.
Daryl, are you okay for this? You seem a little.
Yeah, I've thrown up quite a lot, so it's mostly out of my system now.
Where did you? Just in the street.
He shakes his water skin. He's like, I'm on the clear stuff now.
Okay.
As you're approaching the palace,
Edits.
Kyra says, do you know what? This place really should have been called Kyratopia. I'm so annoyed that I voted on that one.
Kyratopia.
It's got such a good ring
Maybe
to
you
it,
could
but
make
instead they
your own
called it
city.
Astoria.
I like Astoria.
Well, you
Yeah,
might get
Astoria's
to
got
know
a
what's the
better
face
ring to it.
next. Brax.
Kyratopia's got too many
I'm not worried.
syllables.
It's just a
Yeah, Kyratopia does not roll off the tongue. Let's be real.
Kyrania, I think sounds better.
What about Kyra Atlantis?
What about Kyran?
Oh, I like the sound of that one.
Mm.
So I love running, and I like doing that. So Kyran is a good one.
Mm.
He writes that
I
down.
think it's better than Kyratopia.
You reckon if I suggested that in the first place when the city was founded, they would have called it that?
Maybe.
You
I
have
think
better
you-
chance than Kyratopia.
Definitely, yeah. It's too. It's just too busy a word.
Oh wait, there's the king's palace.
The once great
We gotta-
Astorian palace looms
We're
high
trying to
over the
approach the
city.
gods.
Large
approach
windows
the
letting
gods,
copious
bro.
amounts of sunlight which fail to chase away the gloom that has settled in the palace. As you walk the halls, you notice evidence of the court's past glory in the form of a precious artifact dating back to the First War. Extravagant tapestries show tales of Estoria's history and King Pythor's grand adventures, though most recent events are nowhere to be seen on the hangings. The guard just let you in, by the way. They know who you are and that you are coming.
Act sober, guys. Act sober.
We are sober.
I am sober.
Yeah, we're sober.
Sorry. That was funny.
As you arrive, you see in the central hall of the palace King Pythor with his trident as he tries to fight the statue of the five gods in a drunken flurry. He trips over his own feet and falls face flat on the ground. And his guards sort of pick him up and carry him over to the throne room.
Wait, who was that?
That was King Pythor.
I think that was
the king. That was the.
Plan. I think we
He
need
is
to drink
currently
more.
very drunk and trying to fight the statue of himself and his siblings.
Is he hot?
Do you want to see him?
Yeah, I want to see him.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is what
If he's
King Pythor
jealous.
looked like. Let me get you his picture.
Oh yeah, come on. Let's see.
I can't wait.
Dilf. Okay, we can work with that.
He looks a bit like Asmongold.
Ew, we can't work with that. We
He looks
cannot
like, he
work
looks
with
like a
that.
muscular Asmongold. I don't like
Asmongold
it.
if he actually showered.
I would not have thought of that because this guy looks like he brushes his teeth.
Yeah, well,
I
that's true.
it's just Thor.
I also
Yeah.
thought Thor.
You're telling me Pythor just looks like Thor?
Fuck, you're right.
Wait a minute.
Oh, is he exuding some strong himbo energy?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let me bring you into his throne room.
Ira, is your brother okay? Does he normally drink this much?
Unfortunately, yes.
You drank just as much wine as I did.
Yeah, and as gods, we are pretty good at handling our drinks, so you can imagine how much he must have had.
Wow.
He
Wow,
probably
this map
had-
is really.
Like a whole
This-
glass. That's
Oh man,
That
Look
looks
at all
like a
these
lot.
books. How many of these?
this map
books
is
have you
really
actually
cool.
read?
The guard just all spit out my
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Listen, these gods didn't have tokens, so I had to make do.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're the Skyrim god.
I do
can't
like that
with
the
you.
people. I like there's portraits on the wall of people in like 18th century garb.
Let me see. Oh, that looks
You
pretty
know,
cool.
like the
actually.
bottom left. It's just
Yeah,
a guardian, like.
Listen, Kyra has a
Almost
smartphone. Let's
Japanese.
not talk about anachronisms right now.
I kind of want to like violate the law in front of these people and see what happens.
Oh, if you violate the king, that'll probably be a violation.
Whoa! I won't be.
You have my
Oh.
ear, citizen.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Where's the king guy?
If
On
you
his
keep
throne?
going forward, he
all
is,
the way up there.
He sat on a throne with a bottle of wine in his hand.
He requested an audience with us, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's all move up. All right.
Yeah, Daryl's straight on it.
I'll move to the side, so I'm not.
Stop me. Daryl, you just come over.
She
and
just walked in a circle around
trample
you.
me
Don't
into
worry
your
about it. He just walked in a circle around you.
Eris, join us.
Oh fuck, I
Eris.
dissociated.
We're gonna
Oh,
go
last
yap
hour.
to the king.
Pythor is about to take another swig of the wine when Kyra steps forward and snatches the bottle out of his hand. And she says, whatever your woes may be, drowning yourself will not solve them. You have a duty to serve your people in these dark times, and this wallowing does no one any good. Pythor
This is your sister, by the way.
looks really sad and says, that may be true, but what can be done? The oath of peace binds my hands, and now the Titans conspire to steal away my precious daughter Anora. Do you know how
Who?
frustrating it is being the god of battle and being told not to battle for 500 years?
Mhm.
Kyra
That
walks
sounds
back
pretty-
and says, guys, I got some more wine.
That's pretty good.
Please listen to the good
your
stuff.
niece. Your niece, is she also quite attractive?
Oh my god.
I've actually not met her.
Wait. So why do the Titans want to steal your daughter?
Pythor has his face in his hand, and he tells you that you see Sidon, the Titan, Lord of Storms, whatever the hell he wants to call himself. He demands daily sacrifices. It was part of the agreement with the Oath of Peace. However, this time he's demanded my daughter as a sacrifice.
Like, as a sacrifice?
Yes.
No.
Wait, is your daughter, is she a goddess, or is she like mortal?
She's a demigod, but she was blessed with divine beauty and intelligence, but not strength or.
What's her age?
She's 18.
Okay, she's on. She's
okay.
Before we go further, which one of you is Brax? I believe one of you is named Brax.
That's me. For a correction for everyone, by the way, it's pronounced Brax, but I'll accept.
Oh,
Brax.
my
Yes,
apologies.
that's me.
Could you please step forward?
Okay.
I believe you sacrificed the board in my name, and I need to repay this. And he stumbles out of his throne a little wobbly, and he gets down on one knee, and he says, "I, Pythor, god of battle, pledge an oath of service to you, Brax.
Whoa!
Should you ever have
flabbergasted
need of my assistance, I will be there to aid you. In fact, I can also provide you with place to stay if your companions need. Anyway, if you have any accommodation sorted, I can have a guest house ready for you.
Okay,
I will do my best to aid you.
That's pretty good.
That is a good host.
You've got this man in your pocket now as well. You could.
Holy! All I had to do was say that boar's for this guy. Okay.
This guy, I mean, he might be. You might be able to learn a thing or two from him if you catch my drift.
What do you mean? Like how to drink better?
No, I mean he could impart knowledge onto you.
Like he'll read me a book?
I mean, he might do afterwards, yeah. He's got a lot of them.
After what?
Oh, after the sexual intercourse.
Whoa! Daryl!
Hey, I'm not against that. She is a beautiful young Minotaur woman, and I like the muscular ladies.
Oh, God.
This man is, listen, this man is muscular. He is taller than you.
In fact, I would be honored to be wed to such a beauty as Brax.
What?
But sir,
how many wives does this guy have? Does this mean nothing?
But sir, do you have anything on your person that is red?
Oh my God!
I don't think
red.
he's a virgin
I mean, my
either.
armor is red and gold.
Brax is really embarrassed.
My cape
red
is
and gold. Is that vibrant enough for you?
I see your friend's face is also turning red.
Given the fact that you have a daughter, I'm assuming you're not a virgin.
I'm afraid I have had a number of wives, yes.
See?
Okay.
Wait, are they all
breaker?
Why? Are they...
So the play you guys watched earlier featured Pythor having 5 wives, and they were all killed by his jealous wife, Hexia.
Is she still around?
Oh, you mean my ex? I mean, in a manner of speaking, she is still alive, but I've not heard anything from her in a good long while, and I hope to keep it that way, he says, trying to give a nervous laugh.
Oh, God.
So do you have, like, singular wives, or do you have, like, multiple wives?
Well,
usually.
He's had multiple.
Polyamory is not exactly outlawed here. I am open to multiple wives. I've had a husband or two once or twice, but to be honest, they weren't really my thing.
No.
I dabbled a little.
You think you'll have a good time because you've got more in common, but then all they want to do is hang out and.
Thank you for the oath. Appreciate it. Anyway, anything else we gotta do here?
I did summon you. If you could feel embarrassed to ask this of you, but if you could help save my daughter, I
Oh,
do not
yeah,
wait
that
for her
seems
to be
like
sacrificed.
yeah.
a lesson, actually.
That tracks.
And your daughter is. Could you describe what your daughter looks like? Because
She's
otherwise, we won't know when we speak to her.
she's got like a reddish hair, like her mother. She's young. She's got
Red?
a beautiful face, and lovely eyes, like myself.
And how tall is she?
I'll say she's about 5'6.5".
Well, no, we could put some heels on her. We could make this work.
What are you
Like
talking
women,
about?
Brax.
What?
Do
I'm just-
you like women? As well?
Brax is just gonna turn like entirely red. Oh my god!
Mara's gonna
Listen,
come
you
out to the
described
other
to me-
side.
What you look for in a mate.
Oh.
So I'm doing
Oh
my
my,
part.
this
Sorry.
your centaur companion is also quite the beauty.
Yeah,
Almost
let's look at the
divinely
centaur.
beautiful.
Everyone, look at the centaur. Oh,
I'm just a centaur from the steppes.
You are a beautiful centaur.
You,
yeah, she's so beautiful, isn't she?
This man looks like
Alright.
he's ridden a lot of horses, if you know what I mean.
Mara hides behind Kyra. She is much too tall to hide behind Kyra.
Kyra says, "Forgive my brother. When he's drunk, he sort of gets like this. You can see why he's had so many wives."
Anyone. Yeah.
I guess.
I do feel that Pythor, you might have a lot of knowledge that you'd be able to impart. If you'd like to hang out at some point, maybe we could get to know each other a little better.
Didn't he say that he wasn't into the dudes?
I mean, I'd be open to trying it again.
Oh.
I'm not looking for anything.
Although I'd much prefer the
long-term.
companies of beautiful ladies. I just
Yeah,
love
with
women.
guys, I don't really look for a relationship. I just look for impartment of knowledge. I hope you understand. It's nothing. It's not a attraction thing for
Kyra
me.
leans
it's
over and says,
more-
"My brother doesn't really have much knowledge to impart. He never did."
Oh,
Mm.
that's a shame. I see all these books around here. I just assumed.
Oh, they're just for decoration.
Oh. just heard
Daryl
Brax
goes over,
Alright.
checks the books, and sees that there's no books there. They're just like paint. Like it's like
Yeah, they are
it's
painted.
like
They're painted on.
just painted on. It's like, oh, well, never
Oh
mind
my
then.
god.
Well, yeah, we'll be happy to find your daughter, and
Oh, she's
yeah,
here.
so-
They've not taken her anywhere, but they demand her to be sacrificed.
How do we get her out of a sacrifice? Yeah.
Well, there's a rock in the Archelon River called the Rock of Estor, and they essentially want her to be sacrificed on that rock. I think
Would
there's
it
some like
help
very
if we-
strict
The rock?
like terms and conditions. I'm not exactly very book smart. I like smashing things. I'm not reading them.
If we
Mhm.
smash the rock, we wouldn't be able to make sacrifices, right?
Oh, I don't think that would work.
but they're demanding a sacrifice, which means that it's not a case of
Hold
not doing
on.
it.
He
It's
pulls out a
pushing
little
stuff.
scroll and he reads it with his little reading glasses. And he says, she's to be chained to the rock on the next full moon, which is a few days away now.
And what's the repercussions if we were not to do that?
Well, Sidon would withhold all the rain and water in Estoria, and my people would starve, which is ideally a situation I'd like to avoid.
Yeah, I get that. Would it help if we spoke with your daughter then?
She is unfortunately one that's born with the heart of a hero, and she's willing to sacrifice herself for her people, and I don't want that.
That's why
He said,
we
almost
should probably-
tearing up. She's my only daughter.
Mm.
See, I think that might be why it's best that we have a word with her then. Maybe get some more information on what she thinks of all of this.
She
As
No,
much
is
as-
in the room. She appears and says, she's been
Oh.
hiding around the corner and said, "Listen, I know what you're going to do, and you cannot persuade me not to do this."
You say that, but I have a proficiency in persuasion.
Unfortunately, I have legendary resistance to your proficiency.
Holy! You've met your match.
Anora is very pretty.
She's got red hair.
Yeah, I'll show
she
you what
does
she looks
have red
like.
hair. Oh my god.
She does look a little waifish, though. I don't know if
Gorgeous.
that's a deal breaker
I
for you.
remember.
She's not very tall and muscular,
We could get her a workout regimen.
and then stretch her out.
Whoa!
Is
Oh
there
no, I'm like a rat.
Pythor said the Order of Sidon are demanding she be sacrificed. I don't know if it's possible to persuade them not to.
Where are they?
They're led
Like,
by
do
a
they
man
hang out
named
in a
Gaius. I
temple?
believe they're staying somewhere in the city. They have accommodations.
And
Okay.
how many nights before the next full moon?
It's a
It'll be
few
conveniently
days.
as many as it takes for you guys to get around to doing it.
Holy shit.
No strict deadline.
Should
then,
you wish
okay,
to do any side quests before you do that one?
Would it be like Persona 5 rules, where there's like a loose deadline, but then
Yeah.
you just sort of fast forward to it when it?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah. We'll do a few. We'll raid the palace a few times beforehand. Okay.
Mr. Pythor Kingman, is there a written version of everything that you're supposed to be doing for the sacrifices?
There is. I'll see if I can. I'll get someone to write down the exact terms that the order have demanded.
Thank you.
given to
That
you.
might help us a little bit. Daryl's very persuasive. Maybe we could do something if we look at the...
Or perhaps he can
Terms and
persuade
conditions
the Order of
and
Sidon not to attack my city. That would be very helpful.
I mean, if my words fail, then I imagine Brax's whatever weapon she has now.
Tomato.
Trident.
I don't even have a trident yet.
Oh yeah, I talked you out of that. I'm sorry.
Quests all in a row.
Well, if you want a good trident, my
Well-
father Vulcan has a blacksmith's forge. He can forge a pretty good one for you.
Yeah. That's my next plan, actually. We have a whole
Actually,
thing. I have to go. We have to go clear out some mines. You heard of
We
them?
did have-
Mithril mines.
We did have a
Brax,
message.
didn't you have a
to pass
message
on.
from Vulcan for my
Yeah,
brother
we have
here?
a message to pass on from
I
your
think
father.
Brax here can pass it on.
Oh,
She was very enthusiastic about giving this message from dear father.
I'm way less enthusiastic now.
Brax,
that
you wanna know? You wanna?
Yes, Brax,
He-
this is a very important
He got
message.
down on his knees and did an oath to me. Okay, I have,
Wow.
Mara asks if she wants her to do it.
it's all right. I swore that I would give you this message from it was from his father, right?
Yep.
All right. This is from your father. It is not from me. Please don't shoot the messenger. Okay, middle finger.
Yes, that's definitely a message from father. Princess Anora gasps when she sees you do the rude gesture.
Sorry, princess.
She's shocked.
I do think
that
the
you do something
biggie
so vulgar
you
in the
should
court.
visit. I believe you should visit your father from time to time.
I'm still holding it up.
He only lives like 5 minutes around the corner.
Yeah, visit your dad sometime.
He literally lives on your doorstep.
Well, I've been meaning to, but being a king has kept me so busy. Iris is busy getting
You
drunk on the
sit
wine.
on your throne and drink. Don't you pretend.
Yeah, we're all kind of like just going at this.
Are you
guy, I
what's
feel like.
holding him?
He's
Yeah.
a fucking king and a god, and we're
I'm
like,
not,
come
I'm not
on,
scared
man.
for them because my goddess is like right next to me anyway. So I'm.
They're brother and sister.
Kyra's
too,
loving
so who
this, by
knows?
the way.
Exactly. I'm like, this guy's no more powerful than Kyra is. So.
He's also not allowed to fight.
Yeah.
Well, he's not allowed to fight the Titans.
You can probably kick
Right?
my ass.
That's part of the oath of peace. But like, if he wanted to duel one of us or
No.
some shit,
Kyra, just to confirm, if your brother were to like attack me, you'd help out, right?
I can't really take him one-on-one in combat. I mean, if he kills you,
I'm
I'll
just saying,
revive
no,
you.
you're my goddess, okay? So
He holds
I'll
out
need
a
you to be
pinky,
in
says,
my
"Do you know what? If
corner
my brother
on this."
kills you, I pinky promise to bring you back."
Okay, I appreciate it.
aw, that's cute.
I only did it
Anyway,
once,
I'm
so
still
don't
holding
piss
up
him off a
this
second
little-
time.
No, I would
Holding-
never.
holding this
I'll
middle
learn from
finger
my
up.
mistakes, don't worry.
Do you have a message for your father back, or?
I imagine he'd want me to deliver it in person. Otherwise, I'll get 2 fingers next time.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Maybe bring his granddaughter along as well.
Oh, if she's still alive, I'll be happy to have it visit him.
Oh my god.
She says, tearing up a little.
He says right in front of his daughter.
I mean, he's hoping you guys will
Anora.
find a way to save her. I mean, he tells you that the Order of Sidon demanded her to be sacrificed to the Lord of Storms, and if it's not done, not only is he not, he's withholding rain, but there are an army of centaurs and cyclopes just outside the city towards the north, ready to sack the town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Centaur's
Not
pretty
great.
small.
Yeah, I mean,
Not great.
Centaurs worship Sidon.
yeah, and there's a
Most
lot
of
of
them
them.
anyway.
Do you know
There's
how
no
frustrating it
conflict
is
of
being the
interest
god
on
of
your
battle,
part.
seeing armies at my doorstep and not being allowed to fight them?
That does sound pretty tough.
It's like I'm sitting in a chair
don't look,
designed
it's fine.
specifically for spectating and not participating.
I've got to tell you, I can relate to that entirely. I was at the theater earlier, and I had to sit and watch one of the worst performances of my life.
Oh,
And
that's
as a man of the stage, I was offended. But you know what I did? I got up on that stage afterwards, and I gave him a piece of my mind.
He did, actually. It's pretty funny.
Well, I kind of wish it stopped showing that one play about all my wives who have passed away, because it's kind of a sore spot for me seeing so many people I love be killed and ridiculed.
Yeah, they weren't very nice to you. It kind of felt like anti-Pythor propaganda, but
They're
I
getting
must
fooled
say,
by
we
the fact
did-
that I can't strike them down for it. So they
It
mock
was
Yeah.
definitely a strange interpretation. We had a version of it back in my college days, but I think it was more favorable to you, if anything. It makes me feel like this town maybe is getting a little too comfortable. Maybe you should remind the people that you are a god. Though you can't attack anyone, obviously, but maybe a show of sorts to show them that.
you're saying he should threaten the populace?
I'm just saying, I think maybe you're the king. You're also a god.
That's true.
Maybe show those theater folk what true performance is. Maybe ask some tips from your sister.
I mean,
here.
what if I hold a bar that has 2 very heavy weights on either side above my head? Show how strong I am.
That would, though, I would say that would
Tell
be
me, young man,
impressive.
how much can you lift?
Lift. Strictly speaking, I usually get other people to lift things for me. Though, if I were to be entirely accurate on how much I can lift, I'm got 12 in strength, so that means I'm above average.
Brax, my fair lady,
Whatever
how much
he can
can you
lift,
lift? Would you
I can
potentially
lift more
spot
than
me if I
him,
were
I
to
tell you
bench press
that.
heavy weights for show?
Yeah, I could do that.
And I could
And this
draw
could
the
win
attention
over the
of
favor of my
people.
people?
Well,
I think people would
I
be
don't know.
really impressed with you if you were to lift something
I mean,
really
this sounds a
heavy.
lot more fun than tax policies I have no idea about. I don't even know what
Oh,
half
you
of
should
these numbers
probably-
are. I just know that when I make them go up, people get mad, so I keep making them go down. And apparently some other people
you
get
have-
mad and mumble about some thing called economy, which I've never seen before. What even is an economy?
Do you not have an advisor?
A what?
Oh
It's a
my
person
god.
that basically does all the things for you.
They'll do the thinking things for you.
And in exchange, you give them goods
I mean,
and services.
once I let Kyra
and-
do some thinking for me, and that didn't really end well, so,
Well, Kyra's not built to be an advisor, okay?
Kyra is more of a showman. Kyra should be in charge of your propaganda, if anything.
Yeah. Kyra is kind of like
A
a
social media
clown,
manager.
a court jester, if you will.
Kyra takes that as a
Wow.
compliment.
I think if Kyra is obviously the goddess of theatrics herself, so if she were to write a more favorable play, and then the people were made to perform it, and by made I mean we make a few casting changes.
Why don't you perform it, Daryl?
I could write it if you like.
I think Daryl would make a
I think you
fine
need
King
Pyra.
Pythor in the play.
I think
Homework.
if me and Kyra put our heads together on this, we could make something that makes you look like an absolute god. Which you
feel
obviously
like we're
already are.
focusing too much on his image and not the fact his daughter's going to die.
Well, no, we can do
Anora
two
tells that
things.
she's okay with the sacrifice if it's for her people.
Yeah, but I think
Princess, please.
the thing I'm thinking here in the long term is that if Princess Anora were not to die, we would be beset upon by an army of very angry horse people. If the people were rallying behind their king, they would be prepared for whatever there is to come, be it war, be it
Pyra
violence.
said, you know what? Daryl
Oh,
actually
God.
kind of has half of a point. What if the sacrifice happened, but she doesn't die? I mean, if she meets the terms of the order that was given.
Oh, we
What
just
does that
need to
mean?
chain her to a rock and then get her out before she's killed.
Yeah, we need. That is something we can. Do you know what? We've got time. Maybe we should investigate this rock a little.
Especially the chains.
That does sound like a very valid quest.
You're saying like sneak her out?
I mean,
I
no
say
one's going to
we
be at the
chain
rock now, so
her.
we can go at any
Yeah.
point and see what's up with this rock and what
Can
happens to
I
it.
read the instructions once again? Just to
yeah,
go
so
over what this strict request is.
So basically, she needs to be chained to rock for a day, and the sacrifice has to be basically unarmed, so no weapons or anything.
So the sacrifice has to be unarmed.
We make it look like she died without actually
We don't even
killing
need
her.
to do that. We just need to
I
make
mean, it
a
doesn't
show
even say
where
that she needs to die. She just needs to be chained to the rock overnight.
Listen, the actor just needs to be on the stage. The stagehands need to take care of everything else.
Pyra says, I think
Okay.
something happened overnight on that rock that potentially is the sacrifice aspect. So if we can make sure that
Oh,
thing
the
doesn't happen.
spooky rock!
And then something will happen, but also if there is people there to back her up, people who themselves can be armed, this could be a problem that solves itself very quickly.
Only
Also,
the
I do
sacrifice
think
is
it-
allowed on the rock
beneficial
during
to
the
get-
sacrifice, I'm afraid. So unless you offer yourselves up as a sacrifice too, you would not be allowed
don't
on
need-
the rock with her.
We don't need to be on the rock specifically, we just need to be in the area.
How deep is the rock and like the water around the rock?
It's in the middle of the river, so it's pretty deep.
And you don't have naval vessels?
Not
It's
for
a
that
river,
rock river,
Daryl.
no.
Could you get some commissioned?
He thinks from us. I don't think it'd be much help. It's a very narrow river.
All we need is a means for us to stand with her.
I mean, you can
I'm
all
pretty tall,
stand.
I could just stand beside her. You could sit on my back.
As long as we're not on the rock, we're not doing anything against these instructions.
You could always speak to the order and see if they're willing to accept. But I'm willing to give 100 ox as an alternative, but I don't think they'll accept that alone.
I don't think the people will be happy about that either.
No, they wouldn't.
You need to convince the people that that is the best course of action. Which again means that we need to promote your legacy here. As it seems at the moment, the people don't respect you, and by extension, they do not respect your daughter. Because they don't respect your daughter, they'll be more than happy to throw her away, as they would see her
The
as
people
less.
love my
than
daughter. In
single.
fact, many of them believe that she should be the one running the city because she's very book smart and good with numbers.
I mean, that sounds like a very valid argument, really. I don't understand why you have not abdicated and put her in place.
I mean, she's only just turned 18, so she wouldn't have been old enough to run a country. Or city, sorry.
You have to be 18 to run a country?
I mean, there have been kings that have been younger, but that's only because their parents
Actually,
have
out
died.
of curiosity,
Many options.
did they state that the princess Anora has to be?
Well, that's who they've
Chained to the rock.
selected for their sacrifice, but perhaps
No,
they
I
can have their minds
understand that,
changed.
but if she became queen, Anora,
I think the reason they asked for
technically-
her when she turned 18 was to make sure she couldn't be queen.
Oh shit.
But if she were
So-
to, I suppose they just wouldn't see her as a worthwhile sacrifice if she was no longer a princess, though.
I think the only reason they would ever change their mind if they received an offer for a more tantalizing sacrifice. Someone maybe that
I do think-
an offer for a more tantalizing sacrifice. Someone maybe that
I do think
Typhon
that-
Sidon would want dead. Because they would want to please their lord.
You're cutting out.
I feel like I'm beginning to feel like arguing semantics might not be the way here.
He tells you that the Order of Sidon might accept an alternative sacrifice if you can find someone that, you know, would please their Lord Sidon to see dead.
Well,
What if we found someone that was like a real shit? Like someone that was just the worst.
It would
and then
have to be someone that
convinced
Sidon does
Lord
not want to have
Sidon-
alive. If they want to please him.
That's what I'm saying is we can find a mutual enemy, as it were.
I don't think we are his enemy. We are his only enemy, I'm afraid.
I'm sure there's people out there that we can convince him that he does not like that we also do not like.
how about we investigate this rock and then pull a little tricky trick?
A little tricky trick is exactly what I love to do, says Kyra.
We just need to make sure nothing happens to her overnight, right? Technically, we could have her chained to the rock and just protect her.
Well, that would be meeting the terms, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Or
don't we
could cast
investigate it
Shield of Faith. We could
before-
investigate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Before we chain her up, like we could go tonight and then tomorrow have more
Mhm.
knowledge and go into it.
I think that's a good idea.
I says that's a good idea
Alright.
for tomorrow.
Yeah, wait. What time is it? How long have we been out?
I'd say it's getting late evening. Pythor has given you a guest house to stay at.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh,
We got there sort of late evening, so we went to the
Yeah.
theatre. So
Daryl, that girl
Watch.
was gonna meet you at the.
Oh yeah,
Dragon
yeah,
suit.
sure.
Pythor says I can send one of my guards with a message to tell whoever it is that you're
Oh,
looking
yeah.
to meet you at the guest house.
It was an actress. It was an actress from one of those horrible plays.
Which
Ema.
one was it, if you remember?
Yeah, I think she wants to. She thinks
Oh,
that I
yeah.
can
Ema.
do a thing or two,
Ema,
which
okay.
is technically correct, but
Well, if you'd like to retire to your bed now, we can discuss this more in the morning, and then you can possibly investigate the rock.
yeah, I think I'm
Perfect.
ready to
All
turn
right,
in.
he's gonna lead you to the guest house he has prepared for you.
The local inn.
This may be
That's
reused
okay.
later on in the campaign for other inns.
This
gonna ask you
guard. He's so funny.
There's a
Hello.
guard saying, "Yes, citizen."
We're here to use the facilities.
Facilities are for you to use. You may there are rooms available here that you may stay in.
What is this? Oh, dining.
I was gonna say that does not look like a room.
Yeah, that's outdoor dining.
Sir, is there a bathhouse in this establishment?
I'm afraid we don't have
Oh my
facilities
god.
here, but there is obviously a river outside you can go use.
Okay, is there a
river.
local bathhouse in this city?
There is in the city, not too far away. I believe they might be closed at this time, so maybe tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking a nap.
Daryl is devastated.
I was going
he
to share
can't
a
wash
room with
his
you,
hands.
Brax.
Ugh, all right. I'm still pissed at Kyra.
The lady
Daryl's
from the
good.
theater arrives and is like, "Oh, I
Daryl
believe
is
I'm a-"
walking around lost already. So he
there you
bumps
are.
into her while walking around lost.
What a coincidence! I bumped into
got
you
it.
at this time. I'm so glad to.
I was
see you.
honestly, I was trying to find my bed chambers, and I have no
Well,
idea where
perhaps we
they
can
are.
find it together.
You know what? That might be
Oh.
really useful.
Allow me to lead you.
Wow.
So, how long you been working in the theater?
I was part of Ludria's troop for since I was young, actually.
Young? I mean, you seem pretty young now.
Wait.
He blushes a little. Says, "Oh,
Okay.
this room looks unoccupied."
Oh yeah, that's
Daryl.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
elbow.
Ow!
Daryl.
What?
Daryl,
Yeah.
get some information out of her about the Lady
That's
of
kind of
Dreams.
how this works, really. It's we impart knowledge onto
Get
one another.
important information, not like vaginal information.
Because
we all had that nightmare last
night.
night, remember? And that's who she worships.
Yeah, I can do
So
that.
are you connecting the dots?
So you want me to talk to her about the dreams I had? Ooh, we had as a collective.
Yeah. Get some clues for us, okay? You can go in vaginally if you wish, or whatever you're gonna do. But can you?
I don't know. I don't know if I can do vaginal tonight.
Get some
It's been a long
group
day.
knowledge.
I might be able to do hand and mouth stuff, and that might be about it. Honestly.
Okay, well, you do what you do, and then secure us some information, okay? Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Go get him, boy. I'm gonna push him.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
What's up?
Yep.
Yes.
Ludria is the person that's connected to my auntie, so if we learn more about her, we might be able to learn how to see my auntie.
You know,
And then we might learn more about you and Aris. I'm okay. I appreciate the offer, though. She takes a step back.
Brax?
What was
Sorry,
the offer? I didn't
Brax?
even hear what he said. What did you say? Braxa.
Braxa.
It's got like a.
Sorry, Braxa.
It's kind of like a snort. Okay, it's a minotaur. Thank you. Yes. What was the question?
Would you like to? Maybe you could join us, and we can talk to her together.
I'd like to push him as hard as I can through the door into the bedroom.
Seema closes the door behind you and says, "Oh, were your friends looking to join in?"
I don't know if they were interested. I think she might be a bit intimidated.
Oh, okay.
They're not.
I
They're not
understand
theatrical.
people can be shy at times.
Yeah, I think they don't. They didn't go to university, and
Oh, of course.
they didn't grow up in the theater, so they don't understand our customs, I guess. I'm gonna level with you. I've had a lot of wine. It's been a long day.
I mean, was the wine good? I hope it was.
It was pretty good going down. Less so coming back up.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
I can look to get you some more wine if you prefer.
Oh, I think I'm on the clear liquids right now.
I see.
I did have a few questions. I wanted to impart some verbal knowledge before any other type
I
of
understand.
exchange.
Yes.
So I was just wondering. I think you might have mentioned before the goddess you worship. Who is that?
Oh, that's the Lady of Dreams, Ludria.
Ludria, okay. And she's when you say the Lady of Dreams, forgive me, I'm not so brushed up on this particular pantheon of
Well, she is one of
God.
the Titans, one of the original gods of this land.
Oh, a Titan. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
She is
So
the
how long
goddess
have you
of
been
death.
worshiping her?
In fact, no, perhaps it's better I show you. If you would please stand just there.
Just before I do this, quick insight check.
Sorry.
No, everything seems fine to me.
You think this means you take off your pants? So you turn around. So, could you look away first?
Oh yeah.
Can you make a wisdom save at disadvantage?
Yeah, sure. Disadvantage. It's gonna be awful.
Please be loud.
You are now under the effect of a hold person.
Oh.
Kinky.
She turns into her true form.
Oh, can I put my token in there so I can see it? I'm so curious.
I want to see too.
Is it a Rakshasa?
Hold on. I'm gonna walk in, but I'm not really there. I want to. I'm nosy.
Yeah, I want to see what...
Whoa! All right, we're hiding. We're not really here.
Alright, go
we're
back to
not
your
here.
position.
What the fuck is that?
I just want to see.
Daryl now has an audience.
Daryl's currently thinking.
Everyone just peering
Daryl's
into the
currently
keyboard.
like, this isn't a deal breaker. Like,
Anyway, if you could put your tokens back while Daryl rolls some initiative for me.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm an help person, so. Do I click on my
Yeah,
tokens
just click
first?
on the top part there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I have any music, by the way.
I don't have any music either.
Oh, nothing's playing. That's why. Hang on.
Yeah. Just so you know.
It's fine. I'll play once combat starts. Have you rolled? Yeah, you have. That's fine.
Yeah.
It is her turn first. She is gonna move on in. And she's gonna hit you with some claws.
Spicy.
It's gonna be an advantage because you're in the whole person.
Oh,
It's like
very valid. Wow,
Wow.
she rolled like shit.
She did.
that's a good thing.
It does not hit, does it?
What was the overall? Sorry.
It was 12.
let's check. 12 does not hit anymore. No.
No, okay.
Actually, I think I've got an AC of 14 now, from what I. Cool.
Your turn. You're under the effect of whole person.
Do I need another wisdom save?
I think so. Let me double check that. I think it's every turn, isn't it? You can do it.
It'd be like at the start of every turn or something. Or probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd imagine
It would
so.
be at the end of her turn that you do it. So yeah, if you do it.
Cool. Wisdom save. Still at disadvantage?
Not anymore. The first time because she did it surprised.
I mean, I have terrible wisdom, so this isn't
You're
going to
still
end
under the
well for
effect
me.
of whole person, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Cool. I'm assuming that means I can't really do anything.
No, unfortunately.
Cool.
We hear him down the hall. We hear cool.
Mara, you can hear him. You're in the next
I'm
room.
in
You're
the
hearing him say cool.
Yeah, like he's literally one wall from.
Mara's just like, I guess
Wait,
he's
can I
having a
talk?
good time.
No,
I
not the
talk?
whole person, unfortunately.
I was
But
gonna
once
say,
it's gone, you
yeah.
can.
You-
And Mara would be within
can?
earshot.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'll set my desk.
She's writing in her.
No,
notebook.
Mara, you're already in bed. You
Yeah.
can't change.
Aww.
You're
I
already
was
in
just
bed.
vibing.
Right.
I wasn't eeping. I wasn't eeping.
You're
I
lying
was
in
just
bed.
vibing.
That's fine.
I'm like a big horse in a big bed.
All right, she's gonna try and hit you again, Daryl. Ooh.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Are his pants off?
Ooh.
No, I didn't stop.
That was a big hit, unfortunately.
That was a very big hit.
Jesus Christ.
Your turn,
Oh my
Daryl.
god.
Was Daryl like knocked at all, or is he?
You wouldn't have moved
That's
from
a
that
nat-
position.
So is he just sort of locked in place?
He
just
is,
getting
yeah.
pummeled? Oh, okay.
Give me the wisdom save to get out of that. You have been freed.
Oh my
Lovely. Little help in here. Be appreciated.
Mara, okay, if you can hear that, can you roll some initiative?
Oh shit. Okay.
And while I'm at it, I mean, I've got to do something back to her, so.
Did anybody else hear? Or do we have to wait?
You'd have to wait for
That's
Mara
not wrong, that's
to
fine.
warn you guys.
Just gotta sound the alarm for us.
I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on her.
Crown of Madness. Okay. Tell me how that works.
DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
First of
save.
all,
Okay.
I mean, she might really good with wisdom. I don't know. So this might do fuck all, but
1 second. Have a look. Wisdom save. Where is that? Is you rolled a 2.
Okay, so Crown of Madness.
If you click on her token and then click on apply active effects, it should do it.
Okay.
In the chat where it says active effect.
Does it say that?
Oh, yeah, I think you've done it.
Ooh.
Alright, tell me what the spell
I
does.
was going to read it. One creature that you can see within range must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or have the charmed condition for the duration. The creature succeeds automatically if isn't humanoid. Assuming it's humanoid, it's been talking to me.
Yep.
A spectral crown appears on the charmed target's head, and it must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature, or if no creature within its reach. The target repeats to say blah 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 blah. So basically, she's now charmed in my favor, and thinks that I'm the best. Basically, it's like a it's like a forced version of the Friends spell, which just makes her like really friendly towards me.
And she just attacks someone other than you, basically, from the looks of it.
And I'm just gonna say to her, why don't you leave my room now? I think we're done here.
Okay. Alright, if you want to end your turn. Oh, you have your bonus action if you want to drink a potion of healing by any chance.
I mean, I'm just gonna leave as well. Like, she's not gonna attack me now that I've charmed her. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna walk out.
Yeah, she gets no attack opportunity.
And go about there. I'm just gonna say, okay, so she's some sort of monster thing, and she's definitely attacked
Mara,
me.
you can hear
like,
him outside your room monologuing to himself
Can I
about that.
move now?
When it's your turn, you can.
And I just want to warn you, she won't attack me right now, but she might attack one of you.
Wait. He's outside my door. May I roll initiative?
You may roll initiative, Brax. Let me get you
Oh
there.
yeah. Wait, where? I forgot what the initiative button is.
It's at the very top. Just click on your portrait.
Click on my. Oh, it's up there. Hold on. Bam. I'm in line, baby.
Alright, Daryl, end your turn
my
whenever you want to
Also,
waste
I
it
can
tomorrow.
choose. Right now, I can choose what it attacks as well.
Yeah.
Wait, did Eris hear that, by the way?
I
was
think
gonna say, I'm
she
literally
might
on
be
the
out
other
of
side.
earshot.
So,
She is
with
way
regards to what it will attack, Obi, you
Yeah.
can tell me if this is cool or not. But to see that stag head
Yeah.
over there,
Yeah,
I'm convincing
I'll
her
let you point to that
is-
stag head and make her go for that.
that's her mortal enemy right now.
Okay.
Cool.
To be fair, it
And,
offends me and my horns, so.
and then as my bonus action, I will, take a healing potion. I don't have the thing for that on me at the moment.
It should be in your inventory if you just click on it.
What was it? Was it it was the...
Second. Oh, did you not add it to your
Whatever.
inventory?
I don't think I added it. I can grab it now, though, and just use it.
Yeah,
Or you can
you
just
should
tell me
have
what
2
it is.
potions, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should have 2 portions. Because you and I took less because we could heal.
Yeah, I think I was having issues when I was leveling up, which might be why I didn't add it in the first place. So I'm going to go to Compendium. I'll just add that.
Yeah, what happened to those 4 potions that I noted last time? I don't know if we
You
split
got
those
1 each,
ones.
and then before that you found 6 potions.
Ah. Yeah, I have 2 on me. I just wasn't sure what happened. Okay.
Cool. Potion of healing. Another potion of healing. I'll pop a potion.
Can I just say from here on out,
Wait.
I'm going to have to detect good and evil on all of Daryl's dates?
Daryl did not want to go in there either. He was not. He was
He's like,
not
I
wanting
threw
this.
up
You
today.
physically pushed him in.
Look, you seemed into it.
What even
Oh,
is
those
that?
dice! What does that even mean?
That's 5 hit points back.
That didn't fucking look like it.
Hieroglyphics or something.
Does that add automatically?
I gotta approve it, but yeah, I can do it for you. That's fine.
But yeah, he's sweating a bit, and he's very bloodied.
Alright, hit end turn and let Mara have a go. Alright, you can hear Daryl
Mara-
talking to himself outside your room really loudly.
Yeah, Mara's gonna get up out of her bed really quickly, grab her sword, and then, like, move out. And
Just,
she's gonna see him covered in blood, and she's gonna, like, rear
Oh yeah,
back
his
a
back
bit.
is bleeding.
It's okay. She did attack me, but I have put a crown of madness on her now, so she won't attack anyone but that stag's head over there. For now, it will not hold. We need to regroup and be ready to take this bitch on.
Okay, but, first, come here.
I'm right in front of you.
No, she just needs to be able to touch
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna use lay on hands pull on Daryl.
Cool.
How low are you?
I mean, I'm on 14 out of 39.
That's why he says
That's after
he's
taking
feeling at least a
healing
14
potion.
out of 39 right now.
Yeah. I'm like a third of my health. I'm
That's
pretty
fine.
fucked
Mara,
up.
he's click.
I took a natural 20 directly to the face.
Yeah, I thought you were
Mara gives you some healing, so you should get an extra 10 healing. I did.
Did you press a thing in
I
chat
did
to apply the
click-
effect?
It's fucking.
There we go.
There you go.
That
You're
helps.
no longer
that helps
bleeding?
quite a lot. Thank you. Appreciate
Okay.
it.
So she's going to be attacking that stag head.
She is for now.
Okay.
As soon as if this spell wears off, then she's gonna start attacking us again. So
Okay. Then we should get Aris as well. And Brax, and we're gonna need to kill her, I think. How did she injure you so badly?
Well, you're aware,
she
Mara, she was a
has-
skinny little girl.
Yeah.
she turned. You'll probably see in a moment. She turned into a horrific creature, and then she used a sort of spell to hold me in place. And because I was held in
Right.
place, I was unable to evade her attack. So
If
I took the brunt of the attack head on.
right.
It's
If-
actually a miracle I'm still alive.
I'm glad you are alive.
I appreciate that.
I could potentially cast a spell to shield us while
be helpful.
Brax and Aris deal damage.
I think by now we've made enough of a fuss that at least Drax. Brax.
It's like wax, huh?
Just-
Like a huh.
Just
Brax.
Enunciate the X.
Brax. It's awake.
you sound like you're sneezing.
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
like a sport.
one of my lungs has collapsed, so
Grab the others. Well, let's go get the others, and then we can.
I think that's more of your movement speed because it's you've gone past it, May.
Oh, sorry.
unless you're dashing.
Yeah,
Dash.
I think you've already used up your action, so you can't dash.
I've used up my action, so
Yeah.
technically my
See, when it
turn's
goes to
over,
yellow,
but
that's
I
when
can-
you have to dash.
Right, okay. How do I end my turn?
Doesn't end your
My-
turn.
the
does
thing's
it?
this. The thing has
Oh, it hopped
disappeared.
from her turn and back.
Wait,
to
isn't
you.
lay on hands a
Defend it.
bonus action?
Is it? Let me check.
Oh, that might be why it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, lay on hands is a bonus action.
Oh, in that
from
case,
what
you
I
can use
remember.
your action to dash if you want. Then
If you want
Okay,
to.
I'll do that. I'm just gonna knock
Correction.
on the door.
You can use it to gallop.
Wait, where is Aris? Actually,
She's
I don't
down
know
the
where-
He's on the other
hall
side.
to the
Like,
right.
Oh, you
Okay,
just,
sorry,
You just
I
burst
can't-
into
Right.
Brax's room.
Okay, sorry.
I heard
that's my
everybody.
mistake.
We're,
Yeah. We have a scary small woman, I think.
You're gonna see her
The woman from
awkwardly drop her.
Kyra rolled over, so
Brush
Brax,
juice.
can you deal with it?
She was brushing her horns. Oh yeah. I got this.
Kyra pulls her duvet over her head and goes back to sleep.
We need to get Aris as well.
I think you used up more than enough movement there, Mara.
Yeah,
I'll move
I
on my
can't find the thing. I can't find the thing to end my turn.
I'll do it. There you go.
There you go. We're good.
Thanks.
Also, Daryl is mostly healed now, but he is still covered in his own blood.
Yeah,
Alright,
Brax,
how much-
you come out
Well,
and you
what's
see
the deal?
Daryl's
What's
bleeding
happening?
everywhere.
Oh
So,
my
yeah,
god! What are you
going back to
into? You sick fuck!
I was not into any of that. She turned into a horrific monster, which at first was not a deal breaker, but then she held me in place and then tried to, I assume, devour
How much
me.
movement I have left? Hold on. I should be good. Okay. I'm gonna run forward. I'm not even. Oh wait, I'm still on the thing. How do I
What is it you're trying to do?
I couldn't move anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
you were swinging the ruler. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
None of this would have happened.
you can see her
Oh,
there.
can I go in here? I can see her here.
Yeah,
Okay.
she looks like a hag.
How much movement speed do I have now? I don't know how much movement I used up.
Yeah, if you do, I think that's your maximum speed. If you want to move any more, it would be dashing.
You
Oh,
don't
when
want
it's
to
yellow,
attack
it's-
her just
yeah.
yet, though, because she's
Dashing.
currently under the effect of my spell.
Okay. Can I free action, because you know my lung capacity, right? Can I scream to get Eris in here? Like, involve...
Rexa from the
Daryl,
diaphragm!
Yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll remember the diaphragm.
Dude,
I'm
do
like,
a
Remember
performance.
what I
Hey,
told
you
you.
know what, Brax? Give me a performance check with advantage.
okay, I'll be like, Eris, get the fuck in here. Let's see. There you go. We have
Your voice
17
travels down
to
the hall, and
yell.
Ares does hear
Down
that.
a hall.
Ares, if you want to join combat, you can roll initiative. You can hear Brax
Thank
screaming for
fucking
you.
God. Okay, bonus action.
Yeah.
I have my new feat. I'm going to Misty Step in there, but I don't know how
Go
to
for it.
actually drag my token over there.
I think if you use Misty Step on your thingy,
Well, I don't have it.
you don't have it.
I don't
Let
think
me
they gave it to
start
me.
it on.
Hold on. Like, I don't have spells, if that... You know what I mean? Like, it's not under there. Even though I took 2 spells.
Which one was it? Misty Step, and what else?
Misty Step, detect good and evil, or whatever it's called. Yeah, detect evil and good, sorry.
Alright, I'll just throw them on there. You know you can only use them once
Yeah, I
for a long
wouldn't-
rest, so it's fine.
Yes, once for long rest, so... Alright. Alright, we're going to... How do I use a spell?
It tells you where you can move now.
How do you... Like, bonus... How do you actually use it, though?
I think you can drag and drop yourself now within that circle.
Oh, the circle's there. Okay, sorry. It just looked like it was still... Alright, cool. That's bonus action sorted. And then
You do have an
I'd
action.
like to... Is it an action to turn into a bull?
It is. You can do that if you want to.
Hell yeah, I want to do that.
The carpet there is very red. There we go.
Wild shape. Alright, so I don't know if anyone saw that. I just Misty Step in, like, in a in a flurry,
Max
and I'm like...
disappeared, Daryl. I don't know what happened.
I just fucking turned into a bull in this small room. I don't even know what my actions are as a bull. Alright, that's my turn, though.
Alright, Ares, you've just been woken up by Brax yelling. You can move up to here.
Can
Unless you're
I?
dashing.
Oh, it's only the green. Fuck.
Yeah.
I should probably dash, because otherwise I'm nowhere near.
Yeah, if you can dash up to here.
Okay, let's do that. And then that's probably
Gosh.
gonna have to be the end of my turn, because I
Looks
can't
like it,
actually
yeah.
see anything to do anything.
Alright, the hag's turn. The hag is going to have to attack what Daryl has instructed. Let me get rid of that circle. I can.
Oh man, Brax just
sorry.
got in the room and the witch is leaving.
Brax,
I'm gonna take my
you
opportunity
do get
attack.
an opportunity attack. Go for it.
But I
So
do
what do I do?
warn
Just-
you,
If you
she'll
target
get a
her,
saving throw.
do that. Roll the attack.
Hold on.
Oh, that's just
Eat a
you misty
target,
stepping.
and
You misty
then-
stepped.
Oh, I Misty Stepped. Wait,
Yeah.
what? How am I still Misty Stepping?
Because you didn't press the button to do the thing, that's why.
Your girl's so confused. How do I do the horns? Oh, there it is. Attack. I'm trying to gore her. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll the damage.
Good 'em, 11.
Nice.
It's 11
Okay, not too
damage.
bad. We're working on it. Oh God, how much
She's
health
still
does she have?
moving. She's moving. Can't get that far. She
She
can get
gets
to
a
there.
saving throw now as well, Obi.
Sorry?
Because she's taking damage, she gets a saving throw.
Oh, was
I
it a wisdom
believe.
save?
Oh God.
I believe so. Anyway, give me a second. Let me check. Oh, they get a saving throw at the start of their turn as well. To be fair, I mean they pass anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. You can now see what she's doing.
I misspelled her name so bad.
She's going to take personal offense to that. But Daryl, she's now got her sights back on you. And she's going to hit you with some magic. Magic missile, to be precise.
Sorry, Daryl.
You take all of 2 damage.
He reacts like, you know, that scene in Scarface where he snorts all the coke and gets shot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Does she have any bonus actions? No, her bonus actions are to change shape. She's already done that.
Why me?
It is your turn, Daryl.
Okay. Given everything else, I rolled by very quickly. Does she have any metal on her?
She does not.
I'm assuming she's a hag, isn't she? So she's just like a beast, isn't she?
Yeah, she wouldn't have any metal.
Cool. I'm going to do a Dissonant Whispers just at first level. Yeah, first level, because I'm not confident of what how should do against that.
Let me
So
do
that's
a
another
wisdom
wisdom
save.
save.
It's a 14. I don't think that saves, does it?
Oh, yeah, just passes.
Oh, unlucky. Was that half damage? Did she avoid all damage?
I think with Dissonant Whispers, actually, let me check because it's a.
I think it's
it
only
might be
half damage, isn't it?
I should check 1 second. On a failed save, it takes 3d damage immediately as a fraction. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage only. Okay,
Go ahead, roll your damage.
Roll the damage and then half.
If you click on the button in chat to roll damage, it should do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I say it
So
every
that's
time.
14 damage, halved
Take
to
half.
7. And I'm going to give Mara a bardic inspiration.
I'll slay.
And then
Sing for me, Orc Man.
I'm all out of songs right now.
Poor guy.
I met a beautiful lady. She turned out to be a hag. It was an awful day for me. I thought I'd get a shag. That's my song for you.
I'm so inspired, Bartley.
Listen, that was off the cuff. That was.
No, that rhymed. That's great.
Can't imagine an American saying shag. That's
Is
so
that
hard.
the end of your turn, Daryl?
We
That is
don't
the end of
do
my
that
turn,
here.
yeah.
Mara, what's up?
I'm gonna step in front of Daryl because he's injured enough.
He's doing alright.
And
he's recovered a bit.
he's doing his best. I'm gonna see what I actually can do. So I can. I think I'm going to cast Channel Divinity. Which specifically Dragon's Wrath.
Dragon's Wrath.
Wrath. Sorry, I'm so dyslexic. As an action, you can mimic the frightful presence of a dragon using your Channel Divinity.
Oh God!
You a lore.
I think you're about to give Brax
so
PTSD.
I'm
Hell
sorry.
yeah.
A roar so loud as an adult dragon. Each creature of your choice that is within 60 feet of you
She's failed that save.
and aware of you must succeed on a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw, or become frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effects on itself on a success. So she's terrified of me.
Well, she should be. She is terrified. She failed that save.
I'm terrified
but
too.
don't worry, she only directed it at the hag. Brax is safe. I don't know if that's a full action or not,
I believe it is.
because it doesn't say it, and I'm pretty certain that I don't have bonus actions. So aside from like lay on hand spell, but I've already kind of done that. So I'm just
It says Channel
gonna...
Divinity, casting time action, so that was an action.
Right, okie dokie, thank you. So I'm just gonna... She's scared of me, I'm in front of Daryl. I'm kind of just trying to take some heat off of him for now.
So when someone's frightened, they basically have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of its fear is within line of sight, and they can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Yeah. Got you. I can't end my turn because I can't see the thing.
Is it because you keep closing it when it pops up?
Maybe.
Brax, it's your turn. You're currently a bull.
I think you'll find her name's Braxa.
Um,
I have
please
no
let me
respect
through
for
the
her tradition as
door.
a bull person.
All right, so you saw me, Misty, step in, and you've never seen me
You guys see a
transform
bull.
into a bull before.
He has a little pick of destiny still attached to a horn, though, so you somewhat recognize that part.
A
At least.
little golden band is still on my dark horn. So
Where does her clothes go?
I have a question, Obi. So I have a move. It's my action where if I wind up and get at least 20 feet to charge into a target,
Yes.
it says then hit it with a horns attack on the same turn. In what world do I get 2 actions?
It would count as the same action.
So if I basically if I
I'd
hit
say
it.
you can wind up. You can take a step. You got enough movement, step back and do it.
Okay. Yeah, I have 40 feet of
Yeah.
movement as a bull. So all right, so I'll back up and I'm gonna charge her ass. And she'll take more if it.
But take
hits
an
her,
extra
whatever.
d6 piercing damage. So yeah, go ahead, charge directly at her.
All right, we're gonna charge. Oh wait, let me read it again. I think she has to succeed on a DC 11 Strength saving throw or be knocked
He
prone.
does. Let's see if she succeeds. Got charging ball coming. Oh shit! She
Well,
succeeds.
there you go.
But
So she's not
knocked
prone, but I do get to do my horns attack
Go
now.
ahead, do your attack.
All right, and since I hit her with the charge, I get to take an extra D. I get to
Yeah,
give her
just
an
roll an
extra
extra
D6
d6 after to put the damage on. That
All right, we got a
hits.
20.
That's a 20.
Damage with a situational bonus. Oh, it's not adding it on. All right, we'll do this, and then we'll add the D6 too.
Play.
So that is 14 from the horns, but she's not prone. It could have been better. I'm gonna make a little.
Indeed.
I don't. What does a bull sound like?
A very angry cow. I mean,
That's a
you still have your bonus action. I think you do, don't you?
I do. Oh, I forgot to rage, didn't
You
I?
can rage. You can do it now.
Yeah, shit. All right, I'll
Would
do
have
it
got
now.
rage damage there.
Oh, it doesn't think I have any rage. It won't let me.
Oh,
It
well,
says
no, hang
uses
on, let me
0
have a
out
look.
of 0. Yeah, I should have 4 for a day.
Is it because you're transformed?
No,
Yeah,
it
it has
should,
it on my
give
bull-
you your rage. I've got it says rage uses 3 out of 3 from what I can see on the. Are you looking at the bull sheet?
Yeah, on the bull sheet for me it shows 0 out of 0, and I can't change
Absolute
it.
bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Here, I'll show you what I see. So I
Let me
can't
see
click
if I
the
can just
button.
activate it for you.
Yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to do that first. It's my first time being a bull. I'm so nervous. There we go. Bam, she raging. All right, that'll be me.
Right, Aris, it is your turn.
Right. Let's.
You can see a big bull and a big, scary, ugly lady.
I mean,
It's the ugly lady we're fighting, not the boar. Not the bull.
Sad.
Sorry.
Oh fuck! I haven't.
I am large now.
I've just realised I don't have a stim out either, and he should
You
have
don't.
a.
You can drag his sheet out and put. You can get him out.
Can I get him out?
I'll
He's
let
just
him know
following
initiative.
behind.
Ah. Because he'll need an initiative as well.
1 second, I'll get on that for you.
I.
There you go,
glad I
roll his
remembered
dice.
that. Thank you.
Right, there we go.
No. What was the new thing I got? Oh, I don't want to fucking.
Oh,
I
Brax,
got
while
an
you're wild
spell.
shape, you can't talk either unless someone can speak with animals.
Yeah, I tried to make like a sound.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking kill everyone. Let's do, let's do an ensnaring strike.
Go for it. So roll your attack first of all.
Yes.
Oh,
Where it is. We're gonna. Let's do the longbow.
Good old longbow.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
That's a
A
bit
10
shit.
does not hit.
Well, I guess I'm fucked.
Do you have an extra attack yet?
You get that level 5.
No,
Level 5, you're unlocking. Okay.
I was gonna say I don't think I do because it's
Yeah, they're like. Yeah, it depends what level you get it at.
yeah, a
Alright.
bit useless. if I
This
don't
hag
have-
is going to switch targets now to you, Braxa.
Oh,
Good.
fuck.
I'm here to say. Because once I lose my HP, I just go back down, right?
You
Like
go
a
back to your
wild
regular form,
shape.
yeah.
Right.
Good
I
on
got
your
extra
HP
HP.
for that as well. It's ridiculous.
I think a 20
awesome.
hits, right? What's the bull's
Nope.
AC?
It's gonna be 13. And I just realized I have 2 bull sheets. So I think I might have even rolled lower than earlier.
That's a lot of
That's-
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, when you watch
Alright,
it,
that's
it makes
definitely
you a
gonna-
new one that's got, so it's the amalgam between the 2 sheets.
Yeah, this one has my level on it, so this should be the correct one.
Because basically you got the basic ball sheet, and then you got your sheet, and it combines and it makes you a wild-shaped ball sheet.
Take a drink every time we say bullshit.
You take half damage from that, don't you?
Oh yeah, wait. I take what kind of damage was it? Just claws or something? Yeah, it
It's
should
claws,
be
yeah.
half.
Slashing damage.
So what is that? 7? Do we go up?
Apparently it's that much.
All right. Oops. There we go. Ouch! No.
Let me see, there should be spells that
Ouch.
can be used as a bonus action. Oh, they're all action. She can't do anything else. Dimfei, you're up.
Oh, God. He is going to wait for his owner to actually open the sheet. to remember what he actually does. Let's do. They both do the same amount of damage. Let's do. Help if I targeted the bitch, wouldn't it? Let's do Pinions.
Pinion Storm, go for it. That hits, roll the damage.
20. Five.
Boom, there we go.
Oh, like it did absolutely fuck all.
Every little helps, as they say.
Oh god.
Daryl, how are you going to break up with your ex here that you've known for all of 20 minutes?
We're never anything. Let's not try and put a label on something that doesn't exist.
Old.
I'm gonna. You know what? Let's burn these second level spells. I think we're crashing out to sleep after this anyway. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers at second level.
I love the fact that the guard posted here this entire time and he hasn't heard any of this because it's too far away.
Dude doesn't care. It's like, it's not my. It's not got anything to do
Not
with
my
me.
circus, not my monkeys.
Oh, she's failed.
Cool. So
Roll
she
your
takes
damage.
the full brunt.
And she needs to use her reaction to run away, doesn't she?
Yes.
Oh, she's so scared of us.
Alright, she's
So
going to
that
use her
is
reaction to run
17
away.
points of damage.
Brax, you get an attack of
Thanks, and now
opportunity.
Ooh, okay.
Give her the horns.
So this is where the horns are only on the lower sheet, if that makes sense. The bull that's not my level. I don't know how to click a horn attack while on my Brax Barbarian level 4
it's
sheet.
in your inventory. Your horns are on your inventory tab.
Inventory, hold on. Ah, my bad. I thought I lost my horns. Alright, let's attack her.
They count as weapons that you got equipped, basically.
Oh, I am raging. Was I supposed to have a bonus to that, or did that already
I think
count?
it applied.
It has a plus. It has a +5.
It does not hit, I'm afraid.
Damn. All right.
Let's see how far she can get. She's not going to be able to get away past Ares. So Ares, I think, do you get? No, you don't get the attack of opportunity yet. She stops right there. She's within range, though.
You only get the attack of opportunity if they move out of your range.
Yeah, she's
So-
within range, I'm afraid. So no attack of opportunity yet.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else, Daryl, or is that your turn done?
That is my turn, actually, yeah, because I think I'm pretty much... Well, no, I have one more Bardic Inspiration, but I'll see if we need to use that at any point.
Mara, you're up.
Okay. She's moved quite far away from me.
Yep.
I've
Bet you wish you asked Vulcan for a bow now.
got a bow.
Okay, in that case, you can use that.
Yeah. I'm going to use my longbow.
That does not hit.
Suck. Then I'm just gonna use the chance to move
You can
forward.
Move there,
She's
yep.
still scared of me as well.
Yep, so she's going to try and get away from you. I think, did she have to repeat the wisdom
Yeah.
save? I don't think so.
She has to repeat the wisdom save at the end of her turn, I think.
Okay.
I think you missed that on the first
Well, let's
round.
do it now. Let's see how she does. I thought it'd be at the start of her turn. Yeah, she's still pissed scared.
No, it's the end. It's the end.
Yeah. It's fine. She failed her previous one, so you're good.
Okay. You can you end my turn? My thing's still gone.
Brax, you're up.
All right. So I'm raging. I'm gonna back up
That's
and
about.
charge into.
I don't think you need to back up. You're within. That is more than 20.
Oh, what is it? It's
Yeah.
20. Okay. So we're gonna run forward. Excuse me.
Mara just like shuffles to the side slightly.
Yeah, there's enough space
I'll
for
make a little-
Brax
She knows how
dance
to deal
through.
with a stampede. She knows what it's like.
So we're gonna hit the charge. So I think it's what is it? Charge and then attack.
Yeah, let me
And
see if
I
she gets
buy-
knocked prone this time.
I don't really know
She's
how
failed
it
it.
works. God damn. Okay, she failed it.
God, this bitch is strong.
So we're gonna do the horns attack. So what do I get extra stuff
I
going
think you get
on when she's
advantage because she's
prone?
not prone.
Ah, okay. Advantage. So this is horns. It is 15.
Does not hit.
Damn, and I'm raging, bro.
I mean,
What
she's
the
prone though, so
flip?
everyone else gets advantage on her now.
That's true.
Stomp
That's
on
true.
her.
I don't think I get to do anything.
No, I think that's it. I mean, you've knocked her prone. That's
Yeah, my
good.
turn.
Ares, there's a ugly
That
bitch
is
at
good.
your feet.
It's like, not again. We're gonna just try and fucking.
You get advantage on your attack against her.
Oh, nice.
Roll with advantage. That does not hit.
16. Are you fucking serious?
I'm so sorry.
What is with
She's
this
gonna have to
bitch?
use her action and get her back up. No longer prone.
It's not her action to get up, it's half a movement speed.
Yeah, it's half her movement speed, so she's gonna have to. How far can she go? She can only go there. You guys do get attack with opportunity, so Ares, do your attack
Alright.
first as well.
Oh,
Let's
I literally
try
was
that.
already going.
Wait, she's still scared?
She's still scared.
She's
She has to do a
terrified of
wisdom
both of
check
us.
at the end.
I was gonna
She's
say,
scared of
because
you and
she'll be
me.
doing wisdom checks every time she gets hit.
Yeah, it's at the end of her as well, but she hasn't been hit yet because
So if anyone attacks her, then
Ares missed, so she didn't attack.
Damn it. Now I get an attack of
You
opportunity,
do.
right?
Roll your attack.
Uh,
14 does not hit. Brax, roll yours.
Ooh.
Is yours
Wait,
a
where is
20? 20 does hit. Roll the damage.
Okay, and then because I had charged, I get the extra D6 on the damage.
I don't think you get it because
after
you've
the-
already used it on your previous attack that didn't hit.
Oh, is that on the turn? Well, I
Unfortunately.
mean, I didn't even hit, so
Yeah, it's not your turn though, is it? 'Cause you
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Alright,
Because
that
it didn't even work
She takes the
before.
11 damage. from
11.
that.
All right, I'm fine with that.
She
What-
gets to make a
No
wisdom
What
longer
do I
save again.
roll? What do I roll for an attack of opportunity?
Just an attack.
Uh,
Like
Just
your
a
melee
basic
or whatever.
attack.
yeah, I think Mara was in
So-
range because she is one square away.
I'm right in
attack of
front- I'm right
opportunity
behind her,
is basically
no?
a free action that uses your reaction.
Yeah.
You get one reaction per round.
Right.
I
So, and it's only activated if they attempt to leave the square,
Yeah.
or if they successfully do.
Unfortunately, Mara was just
Oh,
Oh,
one
so I'm
square
too
away.
close to her. Am I
So
too
one-
close to her?
You're too far away. You're one
Even
square
if
away.
you were- Even if
Oh.
you were within range as well, because she's now been hit by someone, she can choose to not run away,
Which is exactly what
and
she's
you
going
can
to do.
choose to stand their ground instead.
I see. Okay.
And if she's not used her action, she can literally use her action now as well.
Yep, she has
Okay.
not used her action. She would have done to dash, I think, but instead she's going to try and attack Brax. Because this ball is really ruining her day.
I have 13
15.
AC as a bowl. Oh, she hits then.
She hits,
Mm.
okay. She's rolling her damage.
I take halvesies if it's still just a
I think it
regular.
automatically does it if I click on apply.
That's good damage.
Oh, did it halvesy yet?
No, let me give you back 4 HP.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
We need the stim fade to fuck her up.
Yeah, still face
Yeah,
her.
for real.
He's gonna try. I can't promise anything, but
I mean, it was MVP against the last tag you guys fought.
Mm.
Yeah.
this is true. I think I just pressed that like 5 times.
It's fine, roll your
No, I
damage.
pressed the time. Oh, fuck.
Oh, is that
There
a
we
nat
go.
20?
I was.
Alright, roll your critical damage.
Come on, King.
Oh, decent.
13.
Is she
Ooh.
dead?
Let's go.
Almost.
She's nowhere near.
She's looking
probably
kind
got
of. She's
still,
looking
like,
uglier than she was at the start.
25.
That's for certain.
Did she take the full 24 damage, or did she take 13?
It was 13. 24 was her roll to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Right,
So I'm a
Daryl,
crit,
you're
okay,
seeing your potential lover getting beaten up by these women.
I don't think Daryl sees her that way, especially at this point in time.
It's like that scene in The Boys when Stormfront was getting kicked by everyone.
Who's
Girls
rolling
get
the
it
worst
done.
at the moment?
Harris has missed almost every attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do my final bardic for her then. And as he does so, he
Inspire
sings.
her
Thank you.
bardically.
Now I've been jilted in so many ways, but this one left me low. So I promise for my remaining days to only sleep with those I know. That's a bardic inspiration.
Alright, hit the bardic inspiration
Thank
button. If you click on her token, you can click apply as well in chat, and that should.
Ah, cool.
I haven't written down your bardic inspiration this time because they go by too fast for me. I'm sorry.
I wrote this one down, so this one was less.
Thank you.
It was slightly less improvised. I had a turn to
liked it.
work it out. That's why it scanned better.
Yeah.
Wait, who did you give it to?
Aris.
Got it.
She's rolling like shit right now, so
I'm sorry.
Flame Foundry.
that's all right. I am now going to potentially roll. Well, it's not. This isn't going to be my roll, to be fair. I'd like her to make another Wisdom saving throw, as I've blasted her with another Dissonant Whispers.
Alright, go ahead.
First level.
I think she's failed this one. She got a 9.
She's failed. Let's do full damage.
And she needs to use her reaction to run away, doesn't she?
Yep. That's a 15 points of damage.
I don't think Brax and Aras get another attack of opportunity, do they? Because they've already done one this round.
If they've used their reaction this round,
Yes.
then yes. So
She
she'll just
can't
be
move
running in
anymore
that
because she's already used her full movement.
Okay, next turn she'll have to try and,
Yeah.
at the start of her turn, she'll have to run away, basically.
Gotcha. Right.
Cool, that's the end of my turn.
Mara, your turn.
I
Bit tight
would
in that.
like
Cool.
to use my greatsword.
You'll need to move in a step
Oh,
forward.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, Giddles, we're squeezing
It's a
against
very
the
tight
wall here.
corridor right now.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna use my greatsword,
Okay, go ahead, roll
and
your attack.
depending on how the attack rolls, I might smite. Okay.
Ooh.
That is a hit. Roll
Um,
your damage.
I'd like to smite. Is that okay?
Do the damage first, and then we'll let you do the smite.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then roll your smite.
In addition, you can cast it without expending a spell slot.
Click
but
on
must
the
finish
divine
all
smite, not the
spells.
paladin smite one.
Oh, oh, where is it?
It should be in your spells.
Yeah. There it is, sorry.
This might be enough.
Uh-huh.
Got him.
Oh.
She is barely hanging in there. That was a
Oh my
big
God.
hit.
Just barely. Fuck her up, Brax. Fuck her up.
Do it,
Alright,
Braxa.
my turn for me.
Alright. Brax.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
You're seeing a lot of
freak
red
mode, I guess.
leaking out of this hag right now.
I
Not
do
enough.
like that. All right. I think this is still counting the rage.
I think that's a nat
Oh!
20.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Roll that
I
damage.
think she's dead. Oh, it has critical hit already on there. Okay, all right. 2 1s.
I mean, it's enough to kill her.
Wow.
Brax, tell me how you gore this poor innocent hag to death.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to like have my hoof stamping on the ground. I'm gonna make my little like sound, and I'm gonna just impale her right through like the belly button and lift her up with my horns, and then fling her off. Splat.
As you do, her body rips in half from the sheer
yeah.
force.
I had a
And
feeling we're not gonna be able
that's
to
the end
interrogate
of
her.
combat. Brax, if you want to turn back to normal, there should be a revert button on your sheet at the very top. Looks like 2 arrows.
Revert. Let's see. Hold on.
It'll be on the
arrows.
ball sheet.
I'm on the bull sheet. Hold on.
Next, in the top right corner, there's 2 arrows.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I'm not gonna revert just yet. I'm
Okay,
gonna
just
walk.
letting you know how it goes.
I'm gonna walk up to Daryl.
Daryl, there's a bullet in your face right now.
He's not saying
He's
anything.
gonna pat it on the nose. Does he know that
Aw.
that's? Does he know that that's Braxa?
You
You
can
never saw her
see-
transform. You saw a ball emerge from your room.
Right, but you can't. I'm up close and in your face now. You can see the bracelet. The friendship bracelet thing is still on my horn.
Oh, wow, Braxa, you look very different. And he's gonna like pat like the snout very gently.
Oh,
You
In
that's
did
fact,
so
very
Daryl,
good.
give me a quick insight check, real quick.
You did a great job there, girl.
Oh, like bestie or something.
He's like, he doesn't know if he's meant to talk to her like she's an animal now or not. He's really
her tail's
confused.
gonna swish.
Right, what am I doing? Insight.
Quick insight, yeah.
Oh, I'm great at those. It's a 9, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daryl, you think this ball's kind of friendly, but you can't shake the feeling that he might have stolen Brax's little friendship bracelet thing.
Now that does belong to a good friend of mine, so I'll make sure that she gets it back, okay?
Good job on the fight, guys.
Do you know where this bull came from?
Isn't it Brax?
I'm gonna make
Is it?
like a sound, like a.
Would I know that it's Brax?
Look at
We
my
literally
horn.
got the friendship bracelets today. I saw her put it on her horn.
I think it's. I think this thing may have taken Brax's bracelet.
And I will. It's not exactly to the token icon. It's the same like brownish reddish hair and like black horns as Brax. Same
Oh.
coloring.
Daryl,
Yeah.
bull doesn't have opposable thumbs. Even if it wanted to, it wouldn't be able to put on the bracelet.
I mean, that seems like a valid. Has Braxa always been able to turn into a four-legged beast of burden?
I don't know. Brax,
she
can you
turn
become
back?
a person again? Can you turn back?
Kind of an important distinction to make here is whether she can become a human again.
I'm sure
Sorry,
she
a
can.
minotaur.
She's gonna kind of like roll around on the ground.
Do you have human mentality, or does she think she's a bull?
Oh, citizen, you must take your cattle outdoors. They are not allowed within the premises.
Sir, where the fuck were you? Sir,
You have my ear,
there was a
citizen.
altercation here, and you were not doing your job, sir.
There's a dead hag over there if you want to maybe deal with the dead
No,
body.
I'm gonna deal with it. This man is incompetent. I'm gonna loot the hag.
Daryl, she doesn't actually have anything on her, unfortunately.
Oh, he's gonna just like drag the body over to the guard. Well, dispose of this for us. Better late than never.
He gets the hag, lifts her over his shoulder, and walks off. And you think, I don't think you can hear him mutter to himself. I don't think our insurance is going to cover this.
Damn shame that. Damn shame. Daryl's just gonna like wipe like pools of blood off his clothes. You know, it's really lucky that I wear a lot of red.
Outfit.
This could. I'm in a washout. I'm going to the bathhouse in the morning, so.
I want to wipe my bloody horns on Daryl's outfit very carefully.
Thank you. Thanks. He's just gonna like pat the top of her head. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back now. Whew.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Is Brax naked?
She's
Oh,
not.
am I naked? Okay.
I was about to step right in front of her.
But where do your clothes go?
Whoa!
Her clothes are somewhat scratched and ripped a little. They scratched over.
I'm like hawking out. I'm gonna puke in the corner.
That's a very good corner to puke in. That's
It's right outside my
good
bedroom.
spot. Good spot. So that was fucking horrible.
Mara, there's some puke directly in front of your door now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I will
sorry.
admit I've had some bad altercations that have come from dalliances with women I do not know. That is probably the worst one so far.
What happened to the cute girl?
She turned into that hag creature and then tried to kill me.
Oh.
She was decidedly less cute after she transformed.
Oh. Guys, did I turn into a bull?
It appeared as you turned into a bull, yeah.
Oh my god.
How do you feel?
I feel weird. My tummy's all
You should
grumbly.
lie down. Daryl's gonna like very gently try and support her.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get back to your room and get some sleep. He says, covered in his own blood.
If you both lay down, I could maybe heal you.
Oh no, I'm fine. I just need a good night's sleep. I think that's what
Yeah, I think I see some water. Ugh.
Hey, how about you sit down? I'll go get you some water and
I didn't know that could happen.
Well, you know, fun surprise, I guess. I mean, it definitely helped. How did it feel, though? Like being on all fours and being like more beast-like, more primal?
Felt kind of great.
Yeah, I hear it does.
Yeah. Wait, are you being weird?
I mean, no more than usual.
So you are being weird.
I'm just saying, lad, from what I've understood, I've spoke to a few druids who have such abilities.
Yeah.
And they tend to fuck in those...
okay, you're being weird.
I'm just, you
Tara
know, it's
brings
just...
water.
I'm gonna half-heartedly shove Daryl.
Daryl is just going to collapse. He's running purely on adrenaline right now.
Okay, maybe you should lay your hands on him or whatever. Thank you for the water.
I'm fine.
Mara's
You
gonna
leave me
bend
be.
down and pick him up.
I'm fine. I just need a good night's rest.
Let's take you to bed. Open the door. The door. She pops him down. Come here. And
Well, nice work, team.
Mara's gonna cast Lay on Hands pull on it.
I mean, you're gonna get a long rest anyway, so maybe you don't need to.
I know, so I may
fine.
as well. No, I just like I may as well.
She's
just
comforting him.
I was gonna say he's just fucking exhausted.
Alright, if you guys go to your beds, hit long rest button, and we can call the session there.
Oh yeah.
That was
Good
that was
session. That was fun.
Oh, is Brax just like sleeping in that room now?
Apparently,
Yeah. She just was like, I'm fucking passing out. And she's
No one's
avoiding
gonna
her
wait for you all to
puke.
leave to get out of his bloody clothes.
She's
So he's
out.
just gonna now awkwardly sleep in his bloody clothes. Like
She's not looking at you. And there's no bath here anyway.
there's a bathhouse in town you can go to not too far from here.
That was great. My headcanon is that Brax never got the puberty talk, and that was part of the puberty talk was turning into a bull. But she wasn't
at a certain point in your cycle.
yeah.
Transform into a bull.
It's like something that happens when you are of age, you know, like sometimes grown-ups when they feel something really emotional or something.
They turn into a bull.
Yeah.